is playing the intro.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, good afternoon. I am your host today, along with Andrea Pinckney.
Hi.
And we the people unite. Andrea, welcome.
Well, thank you, August. Thank you for joining me today, or we joining each other and having our No Kings protest. I'm excited.
How's it going in Texas down there? Because I'm going to talk to you about New York.
I haven't been out myself today, but my son said the streets are busy. Those are he checked with Joy Reid and other couple of other networks, and he said that there's a lot of traffic out there today. So
Understandable.
I hope
Yeah,
everybody came out. I hope they're coming out and showing support, for the No Kings protest. Take your people some water or, a towel to wipe their face or a hot dog if they're hungry. Just give your support. We'd appreciate it.
absolutely. Over here in NYC, we want to let you know that the weather is very fair. It's really nice out here. It's starting to cool off, but earlier today was perfect weather for protesting. And also, we want to let you know that people really came out. I'm going to show you around the world in a few minutes so you can see. So, let's talk about what's happening around the world. So, if you take a look, Madrid. This is, oh, Berlin. Let me go to Berlin real quickly. You can see Berlin was, what's that? They were in
Protest.
solidarity with us protesting, and they making sure to show that, hey, they believe in that there are no kings in America. So for all the people that think that they can get away with it, it's not going to happen.
And I was really happy to see that other countries, I think there are as many as 20 countries that said they were going to protest in solidarity with us. That was nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm trying to show others. So yeah, sorry for the vertigo, but yeah, we have Berlin that indicated Berlin, Germany. Do you see that on your screen right quick? No
Yes.
King Solidarity protest. So they were out there in front of their tombs and showing that, hey, no kings in America. Let's go over to Madrid, Spain. Madrid, Spain is saying no tyrants, no fascists, no dictators, no Trump. So Madrid,
Well,
Spain is supporting.
and saying about that no fascist, it's when we say Antifa, that's what we're saying. No fascism in the United States. We're not trying to be against the country. We're saying we don't want any king.
Please say that again.
We don't want
Anti-fascism means what?
that we don't answer to a king. We have freedom and we like our freedom. It's
All
funny how
right.
anti-fascism it's a tongue twister. If when you try to say it, it really is a tongue twist. And but there are no kings here, and we're not looking for no king, and definitely not looking for Donald Trump to be the king.
Absolutely not.
Hmm.
And I just want to give you a quick shout out, Andrea, from Jim. He's saying that he's looking at you and he's loving it. So let's finish up this one around the world in Rome, Italy. They're also supporting us and indicated that there are no kings. So don't think that we're standing alone in regards to just America. Everyone is noticing that this has to stop. This mentality, this type of fascism is not what we are all about. Do you agree?
Yeah, and I don't care what hat you put on, and they show the four different hats. All of them mean racist. All of them mean the same thing. You racist, and a lot of them don't realize what they signed on for. They want the food prices to be lower. We wanted better health care. We want lower rent, and we didn't get any of it.
Good
We didn't get
point.
any of it. The eggs are still high.
Yes, they are. They absolutely are. And people are definitely missing out. So at this point, so Andrea, I know you had a couple of topics that you wanted to hit us with. Just know, everybody, please like and subscribe. Please make sure that you continue to tune in. The rest of the team from California will join us from the Pacific Coast. They'll come in around 5 p.m. But we're here on the East Coast, and we're just trying to show you what's been going on. Any topics you want to talk about real quickly while I try to set up for our next shot?
Well, the one thing I wanted to say is Christianity. Are we sure? Are we sure they're doing this all in the name of Christianity? Because I've never seen a real Christian break down your door. I've never seen a real Christian knock you on the ground and give you a concussion, or zip tie your children and go, hover in a helicopter over an apartment complex and then bring senior citizens, like they say. I got on my shirt today, excuse me. You can't see it. I see my name in front of it, but I got on my old people be knowing t-shirt, and old people be knowing that we can't go outside and sit on cement for 2, 3, 4 hours. Or this one gentleman, they took him in a U-Haul truck, and he was in the U-Haul truck. He said about 10 hours. About 10 hours with other people. They were driving around Chicago. They had to hold on because there were no chairs or anything. This is not how Christians act. And so, whenever August is ready, we can show that video that I have.
I'll definitely show you that video, but first, we're just going to quickly go over to Boston and show you what's going on in Boston. It should
That's
come up.
wonderful.
Hey, this is No Kings in Boston. So we will definitely be hitting a number of them. We're going to miss Jim. He's usually out in Virginia for us, but who knows? He might send in some pics. I'll
and
try to
and,
see if I can
and
find
James did a
anything
really
in
good
Virginia.
job. He did a really good job the first time we had this, and I miss you, James. And
We
on this
miss you, bro.
picture, yes, on this picture, it's showing the baby that needs health care. And not only do seniors need health care, babies need health care, people need health care. We're human. Humans need health care. They should have universal health care in the United States. They say we're the richest country in the world. We just gave Argentina, they said we gave them $20 billion, and then Donald Trump just doubled it to 40 billion. But yet and still they say we don't have any money. We don't have any money. We're going to have to do something different. But he giving all the money to the billionaires. Here I get a tax bill, and you giving the wealthiest is getting off scot free. I don't like that.
Okay, so real quickly, I think I want to show you your Anna Connolly, and I'm gonna share the screen, and I will play her. Let me know if you could see it.
Okay, Anna Connolly, the Christianity is a gentleman. It's a gentleman by himself. Just to just to make sure we're showing the right one right
How
now.
has she been so successful?
Yeah, that's the second
Because she
one.
worked hard.
That's it. Hey, Black people, work harder.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying everyone has obstacles in life. It's your job to overcome those, right? Why should they get to sit back and be lazy and use racism as an excuse while the rest of us have to?
Let's stop there. I have a feeling you're about to say something that shouldn't be on camera. Yeah. Okay, so how can there possibly be racism when people like Oprah, Beyonce, LeBron James exist, right? Okay, we've got a lot of ground to cover. Exceptional examples don't equal everyday reality. Pointing to Oprah or LeBron and saying that racism doesn't exist because look at them succeed. every single day.
Yeah, these are all just emotional arguments.
Okay, so the median white household in America has 7 times the wealth of the median Black American household. And that
Did you
gap,
want to do this one first, August? Then
on average, Black men earn 70 cents for every dollar that a white man earns.
Yeah, but when you
With similar education and experience. Yeah. Only 44% of Black families own a home compared with 73% of white families in the US. And that's a direct result of discriminatory lending and housing practices, which directly impacts the education gap. But that's
All right, then. Wait a minute. We had a couple of issues real quickly. The internet is running very slow, so please bear with us right now. Hang on one second. So many people are streaming. So, Andrea, I think you wanted another tape to roll, but yeah, we was going with that one. Why don't you explain that screen with Anna Connolly?
okay, Anna Connolly. The one thing that Black Americans have been asking for and said we deserve is reparations. You know, we came here, our ancestors built this country. You know, we built the people's homes, we built the White House. You know, we even built cemeteries and streets, and you know, even to dirt roads, we had to do it. And we were not paid anything for it, but yet, you know, today we're still suffering from the effect of not being paid what we're worth. And so I would just like for, you know, to listen to this and think about why we think um, why we think reparations is so important. Whenever you're
Hi out
ready.
there. Worried now? Thank you for joining. We miss you guys as well. Also, we just only want to say we are the people. You'll find the entire team out here in will join us around 5 p.m. Eastern time, which will be 2 p.m. Pacific. So keep that in mind, and every time in between. We are the people and we're trying to be united out here. Well, you have Andrea Pinkett and August
Pink,
Winters with you today.
mm,
Pinkney, sorry.
pink,
With you.
pink, like a red
Pinkney,
eye, but it's a pink knee.
Pinkney.
And that's what I say. That's how I describe it to people. It seems easier to enunciate when you say a red eye, a pink knee.
All right. So the next topic that we're going to show, let's go back around the world and see what else we have out there. Let's go to San Francisco. They should be getting ready to get started up. I will definitely share my screen on San Fran and see if it can download. Let's go ahead and see if it'll add to it. Yeah, there we have it. This is San Francisco right now out in these streets, trying to show us exactly Good Trouble live. So we know we will have at 5 o'clock Kim Page and also Roseanne and a couple of others. I think Marley will be out there. We'll have Keisha giving a report from NYC. So we're just only trying to get various individuals to show and to show you that we're out here live with We the People Unite. All right. So Andrea, there was another topic that you wanted to say when San Francisco and California truly kicks off. We will try to see if we could go live from them. But I know there was another topic. Let me see if I can locate it for you.
Well, the one I didn't know if you were gonna go ahead and do the wealth gap. The lady Anna that we tried to show, because I can wait for the gentleman, whichever one you're ready for. I'm okay with, and I'll speak on.
All right, let me see which one I can find for you. You said the wealth gap. Let me see. Could you speak on this one? I'll share my screen.
Okay.
And is that one good?
It hasn't come up here yet. I don't see it.
Okay. All right. I'll add it. Is this the one
Oh,
you're
this
looking for?
that's the funny one, but no, we it was the very first one that you had played.
The very first one I played. Hold on a
We had the
second.
lady talking about the wealth gap, and I was speaking on reparations for Black people.
Let me see if I can locate it for you. Not all of them was able to load, so let me see. One moment. But in the meantime, go ahead and give us some
Well, the
info.
one that you were
Is
just
it the one with
showing,
managers? Is it
uh,
about how managers want to respond?
well, you can show that. That's fine. That one was really funny to me. I thought that would be something that we could laugh at and cheer us up, even though we're having the biggest protest in the history of the United States.
Okay.
I
So
think it's
let's go
wonderful.
ahead and go with that one. Let me see if I can get that one to the screen.
Okay.
All right. And let me see if I could get it to play. One moment.
This is the one about how Karens act. They come, they're demanding, they want something right away, but they're not willing to be patient with you. And, it's funny to me, something funny. I need something
Very
funny.
disappointed. Owner.
All
I
right.
know the owner, and he will be very disappointed. Yeah, the owner, and yeah, I know him. I got him on speed dial.
So call him.
I'm not the type to complain,
Well, it
but
sounds like you are.
Pasta was horrible. What can you do about this?
I mean, did he decide he didn't like
Plate
it
is
before or
empty.
after he
Plate
saw
is
the
empty.
plate?
You at least comp something for the long
Sir, you
wait?
did bring your food in about 10 minutes ago, and we're not a fast food restaurant, but if you do want one, there's one across the street. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing today?
I need a table for two.
Okay, I don't think you heard me. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Great. I'm glad we started up the new year listening. You can follow me.
excuse me, are you the manager?
Hi, yes, I am. How can I help you?
Did you just touch me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that's how you communicate since that's what you did to me.
You know, it's crazy that they got y'all working on Christmas.
No, it's crazy that you made a reservation to dine in on Christmas, but you can follow
Oh,
me.
yeah. Okay.
All right, Andre, you want to set that one back up?
Well, that one, I mean, I wanted to show, did you see the part where when she paid her bill and with the cash and she threw it at him and what he did in return? That's funny.
That's definitely funny. Wow. It's funny how people they want to be treated a certain way, but they don't want to treat others in that manner. And it works both ways.
Well, it does work, and it's very important that you're kind to one another. That's the problem we're having right now, that we're not kind to one another. Hi, Maureen. You know,
Hi. How are
uh,
you?
I'm good. It's good to see you, and I'm glad you're safe. And the No Kings protest is taking off, and we're here to just give commentary on it and hopefully laugh at some of the stuff that's going on too, because it's such a sad occasion.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of positivity out there. I love seeing the numbers. I didn't go. I just wasn't connected. I didn't have any buddies to go with. So I've been to a protest. I'll go again. As they were saying on the show today, I was just watching Dawn. I am a spicy white girl. I love that.
That's all right. We need them. We need spicy white girls.
Okay, absolutely.
And I was telling August, I got my old people be knowing shirt on, but it can't see it today. I got the old people be knowing shirt today in the mail. And I said, oh, I got to put it on, and put on my bucket hat with it. Old people be knowing.
Looking good. I got orange on.
And see, and I like orange.
Hi, August.
Hi, how's it going, Maureen?
Good. I
Good to
guess I
have
got
you
the time wrong. I thought we were going on till 2 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, 2 p.m. your time, but we came on a little early just to
Oh, that's
go
fine.
around the world. So we were showing them
Oh.
that Spain, Rome, and also Germany was supporting
Wow.
the Snow Kings. So we went on and showed others around the world that they can see that other places are definitely being a part of this. For an
We all
example, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Sorry. Ah, that's good.
Oh, that's funny. Where is this? Max Matza. Max Matza.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Is that in the United States or is that another country?
Yeah, this is in the United States,
Oh,
but
okay.
they're just trying to, um,
Impeach Trump again.
that's right. They ready to impeach them, to
Yeah.
impeach them. People have had enough. I wanted to. This is coming from BBC. So BBC has been out here, and I wanted to show it. I will play it, and you guys can tell me. Hopefully, we can hear the volume on it. Oh, they won't let us play it.
They won't let us
So,
play. No.
yeah, they won't let us play it. But as they indicated from the BBC, and you remember, I think if you guys saw our reporting that Caroline Levitt tried to call out the BBC, and the BBC slapped them back, indicating that that wasn't true.
Yeah.
So,
I'm glad to hear that from the BBC. And one of my favorite places to go visit is England. So, and Great Britain. I love the support we're getting from Europe, truly. Oh, I think all across the world. And we got to get ourselves back to where we should be, and even better, even better.
Even better. Exactly. That's so true, Maureen. So right
Yeah.
here, you're looking at Times Square. Just have a
Right.
still photo of Times Square.
Mhm.
This is kind of not as crowded as it normally is, but this is just a screenshot from probably when they were setting up for Times Square earlier today. And here's another one that you just see the ladies are out
Mhm.
and they're showing if you aren't worried, they're trying to let you know about our country. You aren't paying attention. So that
And
means
that's,
wake
and that's
up.
very true.
That
But I
means
wonder how
wake up.
people can't pay attention. And like I said, you're going in the store and where you used to spend $25, for a couple of items, you spending $100.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they're not paying attention. It's beyond me. It's nothing I ever thought I was going to see. And what does your shirt say again?
Old people be knowing. Got from Don Lemon show. Old people be knowing.
Yeah.
And the other thing about the No Kings is I haven't gotten an amount on my health care. They said that the price might double or triple, and I haven't gotten anything that showed me how much it's going to jump. Have you?
Yeah. No, I haven't.
No, it's supposed to come in after. It's not coming out right now.
Yeah,
Right
well,
now,
see, I received some stuff. I received something today. That's what made me say this. Texas Medicare. Can you see me? Texas Medicare and you. And I've gotten things from Humana and from Aetna. So I've been receiving information, but no price.
No, I haven't any prices. I'm with you. I have information. I'm with ARP, United Healthcare. I have it for a while because, it gives you that extra coverage. Because unfortunately, if you're just on Medicare, they're not, you're not going to get anything covered more than 80%, or it used to be. I don't know what we're going to see now, but yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So as I indicated previously, that you won't see those numbers as of yet. Those numbers will come out like after the enrollment period because they want to see what people are picking, and then they will definitely send it out. They're giving you a heads up in the various coverages that they have. So don't be surprised. Also on your screen, you'll see No Kings in DC. DC, they really showed up. They showed up for Bernie and also for AOC. I mean, Bernie really brought a crowd out, and people were definitely cheering them on. So that I am very proud to mention.
Yeah, and Michael Fanone, one of the officers that got injured there and had a heart attack, he actually is there also, and he was on live.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
no,
one, go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead, August.
Yeah, this one is showing no kings in America. And this is just to reiterate that mass protest against Trump across the U.S. as president holds military parade. I mean, come on, stop it. It's not needed. This is not who we are. And, folks are just sick of it. Folks are just really sick of it. So go ahead.
Oh,
Say
lost you,
something.
August.
Can't hear you, August.
I was saying folks were just sick of it. They're tired of the back and forth. Can you hear me still?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
yeah.
hear you. Mhm.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well,
They
they
just
said he
really
wanted to shoot missiles too, and I'm like, what? You know, and they wanted to close down the five freeway, and I'm like, but they're gonna have protests, and so he was just trying to do that just to cause trouble because he could do that anytime.
We got a message, something from JBBDCVA. Why doesn't Dan, I think they meant Don, have legends on today? He would never have legends on a Saturday. It's usually a Thursday or a Friday. And he was without his producer this week on vacation. So that's why he hasn't had legends this week.
And
that is
another
correct.
thing is he has a host of he had
Right.
DL Hughley, other hosts from other shows. So he
Yeah.
don't miss us, James. He don't miss us today, but I miss him. And we miss you too, James. Just keep in mind we miss you too. And we'll welcome you back when you come back.
Oh, was that Jim? That was.
I think that's James. Is that James still August?
No, this is someone different.
Oh, okay.
That would
Okay,
be
I'm sorry, but okay, I thought he was still the same James. Okay. But thank you. And no, Don normally has us, but he has his hands full with other hosts, Joy Reid, Jim Acosta. He's had on some of the senators from other states, like from California, one from Texas. So he had a big lineup already.
Thank you, Jasmine, for joining. We
Hey,
truly
Jasmine. Thank you,
appreciate it.
Jasmine.
We truly appreciate it. We're just really going around the world and just showing what's going on. Our live coverage will start at 5 o'clock with some of our team members that's out there. Kim Page, she'll be out and about. We will also have Roseanne in Northern California. And last but not least, we will definitely have Keisha. She'll be here with me in NYC, out with some of the pics, and they will definitely load them up.
And we probably could show some more of the videos again for the people, that haven't seen it and just joined in.
So we definitely glad to have it. Let's go ahead and see what else you're saying. No, it's me. Oh, okay.
She said Jasmine, that's her name. Hi, Jasmine.
Yes, hello, Jasmine. Marley's going to be in San Francisco.
Yes, and also Marley indicated that she'll be in San Fran. So yes, that is definitely happening.
Go San Francisco. I hope we got a big crowd there.
I probably think so, because you got a lot of different people, because this is not just against one person, it's against all of us, and we have to unite together is what I keep saying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, I think there'll be good representation in California, and hope Trump just leaves us alone. he was going to have, what was he going to have? Those missiles?
Yeah, down in San Diego and
And I was like, oh, please, please, are you?
close to Camp Pendleton. That's where the base is at, is in Camp
Yeah,
Pendleton.
yeah.
Which they have
Yeah.
several bases in California, but that's the one he was
Yeah,
gonna
no, you're right. Yeah, yeah, down there. Yeah.
It's kind of sad. But
Very
we're also going to go. I'm going to, as we said, we'll just show some things to pass the time. But here's a video. Andrea, you want to
this
set
one
this
is funny
video up?
too. Yeah. This one is self-explanatory. If we can talk after it plays in.
All right. Let's go ahead.
Showtime. Guess who's trapped again? Say what? You don't know? You don't know? Oh, they don't know. I bet you know when he deport your friend. Showed up. Got a proven kink to make us extinct. Snatching babies up out the school. What? Don't think too hard, might hurt yourself. His division don't align with truth. Whoosh. That's a dangerous man chilling in the Oval Office. Keep up. Country burning to the ground while the wealthy pocket watch you. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. All that shit that y'all was talking. Keep up. Haters only. Now it's Kappa, Delta, Beta, boom. Listen up now, that. Guess what? This so you too. Told you it would be tragic, y'all didn't care. Send your thoughts and prayers. Now, watch me break it down like it's getting real tragic. Getting real tragic. What's that now? So embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Come on, y'all. It's getting real tragic. I'm so embarrassed. Don't fight the feeling, invite the feeling. Just. Hey, yo, I gotta chill. Pop.
All right. So she says she has to chill. So Andrea, go ahead. Let's go ahead and talk about this one.
She's muted.
Yeah, you're muted, hon. I just unmute you. One moment, Andrea, come with us. She's having mic problems. Unmute your mic. We can't hear you. She has to come out of full screen.
I'm sorry, I just got a call from James.
Oh, great.
And James was saying this is him in the chat, and that he was trying to say that Jasmine Crockett is on with Don Lemon right now.
Right.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
He said, "No, that's me." He said, "That is me."
Oh, great. It's so
Oh,
good
it
to
is?
have you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't connect with that at all. Yeah.
Well, I didn't either, and I'm like,
Hi, Jen, wherever you are.
Yeah, we missed you.
He'll be in and out. He said.
Okay.
He said, "You ladies are doing a great job," and I said, "Thank you."
Thank you.
I knew it had to be something. I said, "I know he's calling. I got the answer."
Well, before I get on with you all, yes, I saw Jasmine Crockett with group and Joy.
And they, with them doing the redistricting with the line gerrymandering, she's still trying to maintain her spot. So she needs all the support she can get, because we love Jasmine Crockett.
Oh.
Yes,
Well,
we
that's
do.
right. I forgot she was lived in Texas.
Yeah, she's into all the stuff that's happening. Well, a lot of the stuff happened. I mean, I couldn't believe, I don't mean to change, but that he was sending the National Guard from Texas to Chicago. I'm like, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't even get another governor involved with what's going on, to go to another governor's state.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're protesting here in California, and hopefully the vote goes to yes on 50, because we're doing it for everybody. It's a form of protest.
The fact that we vote, early voting starts the 20th of October, and which is this starting this Monday. It is but you don't see nothing about it. I don't really see anything about it. I happen to say, well, they're voting. Who else is voting? And I Googled it, and I saw that we were voting too. And so make sure you vote. You vote. You get to vote by mail.
Oh, no, not just by mail-in. I've already voted. We have boxes set up all over the place here in California. And it's really convenient. You just go and drop it in, or you can vote by mail, or if you want first come person.
We don't have a lot of choices. They you know, in any time Donald Trump calls Abbott, he is whatever you want. And when I stayed in Harris County, it's 5 million people that live in Harris County, and they wanted to do one ballot box.
That's
5 million people. Because how are we gonna get in line 5 million people in one box?
So I just want to jump in. This is made all by design, and I'm pretty sure Jim and anybody else that's on the line understands that. So it's going to be our job to make sure we're letting people know when it's time to vote. So that's going to be one of our takeaways that we will bring to the stage each and every week. When is the next voting? What state is voting up next? Be prepared. Make sure you know. They're not going to announce it because they would like to do away with voting. So
That's
please
right.
keep that in mind. That is made by design.
So October this week in Texas is when we start early voting. It said the 20th, but I think it's supposed to be the 21st because that's Tuesday, but they said the 20th. And the official vote is the first Tuesday in November. And I'm getting my calendar because I think that's November 3rd. Let's see.
Okay, while she's looking for that date, we'll definitely come back to about voting, but that's going to be on our calendar. We have to make sure that we the people, making sure that you, the individuals, know exactly when to vote and your state, because all of us are from various states, so we can bring you all the dates that are needed from the states that we represent and that we're calling out. They don't want you to know it's time to get out there and vote,
That's
but
right.
know your rights and know that voting is upon us. Another thing I wanted to bring, we spoke about this yesterday, and I'm going to bring it to the stage. From Roland Martin, he did capture this, and I thought it was very interesting. So I'm going to play it just to let you know. Okay.
Yep.
That's in the White House, we know that, but he hires idiots, and one of the biggest ones is Carolyn Levitt, big time liar, White House spokesman, and boy, she just straight lied from the podium regarding some reporting of the BBC, and they did a brutal fact check of this fool, and I saw it and I said, we gotta roll it.
On Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Caroline Levitt was asked about reports that Israeli forces had killed Palestinians near an aid distribution center in Gaza. Her reply was an attack on the BBC and was repeatedly false.
We don't take the word of Hamas with total truth. We like to look into it when they speak, unlike the BBC, who had multiple headlines. They wrote, Israeli tank kills 26, Israeli tank kills 21, Israeli gunfire kills 31, Red Cross says 21 people were killed in an aid incident, and then, oh wait, they had to correct and take down their entire story, saying we reviewed the footage and couldn't find any evidence of anything.
This contains a mix of misrepresentations and untruths. When speaking, Caroline Levitt held up a printout. It showed a post on X by a student activist. Its focus, and hers, was the BBC's coverage on Sunday. Residents had reported Israeli fire near an aid center. Over the course of the day, the BBC repeatedly updated its coverage, as is standard on a breaking news story. Updated claims on fatalities were all clearly attributed to a number of sources in Gaza, including the Red Cross, which is an independent organization. Sourcing like this is standard when a story is evolving and details are hard to confirm. It's also a necessary aspect of covering this conflict, given Israel doesn't allow international news organizations into Gaza.
If you eat butter daily, this is what happens.
The reason butter is called butter is because of the butyric acid.
Oh, I will not care at all if I never see that woman again. Mm. Oh, you're muted, Andrea.
I hear you, Maureen. I truly hear you. This is made by design, and this woman truly knows how to definitely pull buttons in regards to it. As you can see, the BBC clearly had to come back and set the record straight, and we need to do more of that in the United States. Andrea, you were saying?
Well, I thought I wasn't saying anything just then, but I did see that the official vote is November 4th for Texas, but early voting starts October 20th. That's
Oh,
what it
we
said.
will come back to that
Yeah,
definitely.
so
I
I can't
just
remember
pulled
what
up
I
the
see. When
news.
I see Lovett, I just, my brain goes here because I've never met so many people that would lie on behalf of one person. I mean, the Congress, the Supreme Court, the judges, the lawyers, the television stations that are, backing him and giving him millions of dollars. I'm like, I can't believe it.
I agree. I don't. I've never seen why they were drawn to Trump. Never. And it astounds me. There's nothing about him that I find viable.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. But here we are.
Here we are. In August, if you like, I could find that Christianity tape again and send it to you. And if you want to reload it.
Okay, sure. I can work on that in the meantime to try to reload that.
Because this guy, he was so right on in his comments that I wanted to make sure we get that one up.
It wasn't the Bernie Sanders, was it?
It was, he had Bernie Sanders. No, it's not the same Bernie Sanders one. This is a gentleman that I didn't even know before.
Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're referring to. I'll try to see if I can pull it up and download it and get it up on the screen for you. In the meantime, you guys go ahead and keep this going. So, Maureen, what's going on in Cali?
What's going on? Well, we're in we're fighting all of this. I admit that we have it pretty good in California, considering, right? But everything is as expensive as families are suffering because of the shutdown. The sun is shining. I'm a California native. I'm just sharing. I go back 5 generations, which is very unusual on my mom's side of the family. And I'm so happy to share with you that I'm lucky. My whole family is not MAGA. They're all fighting this. My brother, my sister-in-law, my nieces and my nephews. I think I'm very lucky for that. I don't get faced with MAGA people very often.
Oh, wow. That's powerful.
And our voting process is very good. It truly is, August. We started in early October for a vote on November the 4th, the final vote. And we had 3, choices. We also got our ballot one week, got something else another week, got a reminder again. So I would say we have a good process. Yeah. And lucky for that.
Okay, I just sent it to you, August. It's a Substack video, and then after that, we can look at the other one if you want me to send it to you. Because we got time. We can share this again for people that missed the videos the first time.
All right, if I'm able to bring it up, I'm trying to see if we can load it. It's
Now here in Texas, it's supposed to have like a 30% chance of rain, and so it's like it's very humid outside right now. I thought I was gonna have the perfect hair day today, and they said nope.
Oh, well, that's hair for you.
It's here for you. We have a lot of humidity here in Texas. We really do. And have you been having rain in California, or are you still having a drought?
No, we had some rain a few days ago, but it was very light. Up further up north from me, they had heavier rain, which we welcome, right? Because we really don't get a lot of rain. It's unpredictable, and we hope for it.
And that's one thing that's going on here in Texas. They said eventually we might have to be sending water from Texas to California. And I'm crazy. I don't know anything about the system. I'm like, won't it evaporate?
I've never heard of such a thing. Who's saying that? We've never.
Who's saying that?
Media said that because they said, eventually the Colorado River would not be able to sustain sending water to California.
Oh, but we've never talked about Texas sending water to California. No.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Yeah, the Colorado River has always sent water to Southern California, because Southern California way back when was a desert.
Yeah.
That is true.
Get a lot of water. Another place is Las Vegas. I mean, I was amazed when they started building up in Las Vegas and the population grew, because you had to say to yourself, where are they going to get their water?
And the Hoover Dam, I don't know if they have any water now, but the Hoover Dam had gotten empty and they found bodies. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw that all this year?
Yeah, I did see that. But that was back in the mafioso days that they used to throw
That
bodies.
was since I moved back to Texas.
No, but I'm saying those bodies are not new bodies.
Oh, that's correct.
Please listen to what I'm saying. So they're
Mhm.
not recent bodies. It was back in the mafioso days that I'm pretty sure they was throwing bodies there. But I do have your video ready. You let me know if you want me to
And
play.
again, this one for me, it was so special to me, is because the people that are running our countries continue to call themselves Christians. And I said, I've never seen Christians behave like this before. And so this tape explains it very well. I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm gonna say this one time. I'm gonna say it one time only.
Oh shit, this sounds serious. What's up, Nate?
If you are in country music, you're a country music artist.
Yep, that's me. Okay, I'm listening.
And you are anti-American.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is about Zach Bryan, ain't it?
You hate America.
You do know that Zach Bryan served in the United States military for like 8 years, right? How can he hate America, dog?
You don't share the values of Americans.
I mean, I can't speak for Zach, but I know as a country artist myself, I feel like I share the values of Americans pretty well. You know, values like the value of not having to file for bankruptcy because you can't afford health insurance, or the value of children having access to social programs like SNAP benefits and food stamps so they can fucking eat, even if their parents are lazy and don't want to get a job. Or how about the value of not having to wonder if ICE is going to break in your fucking house because you live in a predominantly brown community and then have to watch the Department of Homeland Security make a fucking hype video about it. You know, simple American values.
We don't want you here. We don't want you in our genre. We want you out. Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Oh, okay, Nate. Hold on. Can I ask you something real quick? Who died and made you sheriff of this fucking genre? See, I don't know about you, dog, but when I think of country artists that actually made country music what it is today, I think of artists like Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, Dolly Parton, Chuck Berry, and a bunch of countless others that stood up against injustice and helped start conversations to actually make a difference in this country, to make a better America for everyone in it. See, that is what country music is supposed to do. Bring people together in the face of people who are trying to divide them. But you know, I don't really know you that well, so I'll give you the courtesy that you didn't give to artists like me and Zach and not cast any judgment on you. And instead, I'll just ask you one question. How's that fucking boot taste?
Trying to cover up names on the list. Lying saying that it doesn't exist. What the fuck kind of place am I in?
This gentleman that won our video, he went on to talk about Christianity, and I ain't heard nothing Christian out of that.
No, I didn't. That's the one that was sent. So
Yeah, and it's picking up it's picking up like the next video, or I guess I wonder if it's because it's coming off of Substack or coming out of a host of videos. Just a minute. But I did enjoy it that he is fighting for SNAP and everybody else being able to eat. That was good to hear too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, because we forgotten what real things are about the importance of, like he said, even if your parents are lazy or not, which I don't think most parents are lazy, but or if they're sick or a one parent household. I keep telling people how important one parent households are, that it's actually hard for that one person to feed those children and keep the house clean, and to make sure that the children are going to school and being taught the right stuff. And sometimes it's hard to keep up if it's just you.
I'm
This
sure.
is true. This is true.
Mhm.
I wonder when we're going to start. Does anybody know when the protests are starting here? I think it's supposed to be around noon in California.
What time is it there? It's 4, right? So it's almost 1 o'clock, correct?
No, it's
I'm
one.
gonna try to-
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
right with 2 hours. Yeah, it's already 1 o'clock there.
I'm gonna
Almost
try
1.
to see if I can pull up the
It's
feed
almost 1 o'clock
for
there. 2 minutes to 1.
trying to get a word in. I'm gonna try to see if I could pull up the feed for No Kings, and we can definitely play that. If you guys can give me a minute, go ahead and talk amongst yourself, and I'm gonna try to see if I could get that playing. I'm just looking for that feed. Oh, hello, hello. Wait a minute.
I know.
Who is that we're hearing?
No, that's gentlemen. The one I sent you, and that's the one I'm listening to right now. But for some reason, that's what I'm saying. When I send it to you, it comes over because he's talking about this one. He's talking about ICE and what they're doing to us and the people calling themselves Christians, and they're the ones that's calling us this stuff to happen. I'm talking about Trump himself. They say they support him because he's the Christian. They actually said he's the chosen one. They said Trump is the chosen one. I said, the chosen one? Who told y'all that? What was he chosen to do? But for
I'm
some
not
reason, it doesn't play. And
It happens.
yeah, I know. And so, that's what I'm saying. So we can just keep going, and we'll figure it out as I go. And I had the other video I had told you was about the lady, was the wealth gap, which it played first, but that one I thought we was gonna get this gentleman first. And if you like, I can send the wealth gap one again also, because that one was the
You don't
one.
have to send them. You don't have to send them. I have them. It's just
Okay.
how they load up.
How they're coming across.
Because
Yeah, it's like they're, it's like, what?
yeah, it's the way how it's definitely coming across for us.
There are
But
gremlins inside of the computers and stuff now, because they don't want us to get our messages across. That's what I say.
well, I wanted to go to some of the videos that are out here
My throat getting dry. I'm
that
sorry.
are showing No Kings, and so. But it's like every time I try to, like YouTube, they definitely have No Kings, but you get bogged down with all these different commercials and so. So
Okay.
hang on one second.
No, go ahead. And I'm just going to step away for a second to go over into my kitchen and make sure I'm not burning my chicken.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
right
make
ahead.
sure.
We'll be here.
We'll definitely be here.
And see, on
So guys,
mine, I can give you the audio, but I can't. You can't see what I'm seeing.
yeah, that's understandable. It happens. Trust me, it definitely happens out here. For it, I'm just gonna try to see if I can go live. So just bear with me and try to see if I can download some of these things.
Okay.
All right. But as right now, I wanted to share Charlotte. Charlotte is out there. So please let me know if you see Charlotte on your screen. And we will definitely bring it in and you can hear
And
what's
there was a
happening in
lot of
Charlotte.
protesters in New York too today.
I want to hear from this guy.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear from this guy. Can we listen into what I got? Yep. What's listening?
CLARK. Awesome. So kind of talk to me about.
See, the internet is definitely
I think that's intentional. I think they
What you're wearing.
he
So kind
doesn't
of talk
want
to
us
me
to
about
say this.
the message behind your outfit here.
Okay, Lady Liberty needs to put a leash on the lawlessness of the Trump administration.
Absolutely. And kind of talk about, the whole outfit here, though. What went into it? Was it something that was thought out? I know oftentimes messages can come across, with words, but obviously it's powerful when you don't say anything and a message still comes across. So what is that message that you're hoping for?
Well, we're hoping that people will wake up and speak up. Silence is compliance, and what we're seeing going on with the Trump administration, the lawlessness of it all is just too much for us to take. So we got together and brainstormed about what we could do to peacefully protest against what's happening in our country. And I thought, okay, I need to do something with Donald Trump. Well, it's no king, so why not dress him up like Caesar? And then we came up with the idea of her holding the leash, dressed as Lady Liberty, which represents exactly what we want to see happen. The people overcome tyranny.
Absolutely. What do you hope that people take away from this? I did speak to a younger girl earlier who was really emotional to see she just moved from Boston to Charlotte to see this many people. And she was just hoping for positive change. What do you kind of hope people take away from this protest?
I hope people see that the solidarity of the people can overcome the tyranny of a government like the Trump administration. That's what we hope. Because everybody needs to get out and vote. The midterms are going to be crucial to that. We've got to retake Congress.
Absolutely. Very lastly, there are young, old, middle age, all here, but it's really inspiring to see younger kids, right, here. What does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great. It makes me feel like the younger generations are waking up to what's going on. I remember when I was coming up, I was really concerned that there was so much apathy around what's going on, and I think that's largely what got us to where we are today.
If you own a gun, you know how important it is to train, and that's why you're going to absolutely love the Laser Strike Enhanced Target System.
That was scary.
Portland and where is that? Seattle and
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah.
and that one I can't see the city. But the other one must be Charlotte. No Kings. It's people. People are out now.
Yeah. It's good to see.
And that's one thing about the Declaration of Independence. When it was signed, it says he has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people unless those people would relinquish the right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance unless suspended in their opinion till his assent should be obtained. Yeah, he did that. He did that when they said don't pass no new border crossing laws because he wanted to do it himself. Don't do this, don't do it. He even went to Netanyahu and said, don't do no deal with Biden because he's going to take office. So he's done that more than once.
Where is this?
This is what's written in the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm reading from right now. And when I say he, I'm saying Donald Trump. That's the way he has been trying to conduct business. And when I say I'm reading it from the Declaration of Independence, these are the things they said we need to watch out for. Not that this is okay to do it. They're saying to watch out for people that want to pass laws in front of other people that we didn't have a choice in. Where he
I'm
goes
gonna try to see if I can go to the AP. AP is showing this. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying to figure out what city it is.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I was trying to do the same thing. I don't.
It's hard to hear, but this is definitely the Associated Press. I'm trying to see. It looks like somebody is talking, but just going around. I can't recognize that building.
No, I don't either.
We're living in a country where there's lawlessness. He's not doing anything that he's supposed to. He's not working for the people. He's only working for the red states. He said he was going to take back billions of dollars from the blue states. He wasn't going to give them anything because we were having this parade today, or this protest. It's not a parade, this protest today.
Yeah, he wants to take back everything. That's not good.
A very deranged man.
But your pictures are showing Associated Press, and then one was showing Seattle, and the other one said Portland.
Well, I don't know what that final city was, where they had the one
The one that said Associated Press, yeah, they didn't give a city.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't provide a city. I'm trying to see if I can get some more data up there because we're supposed to be around the world. And if push come to shove, we can always try to go back and play a good old Bernie. I don't know if everybody got a chance to hear.
Yeah, I heard him earlier when I was watching Don Lemon's show.
Yeah, I did.
Bernie's always good to play. He's always was right on point, and a lot of us dismissed him. I think it's his tone of voice. His tone of voice sometimes turns you off.
I think he's good at what he does, but I never saw him as being a viable. Obviously, anybody be better than Trump, but I don't think he was viable enough to get a vote to become president.
Because we wanted something different, and we did get different.
Oh, I didn't want different like that.
We didn't really want different, did we?
But that's what the country was saying. They wanted something different, and they thought I don't know. They never did. The Democrats, they weren't good on messaging, but I think they just didn't want violence, huh?
I can't stand to look at him. I don't know how. I can't believe it had something to do with that reality show he did. I don't know. I'll never get it. I'll never get it.
You can't get it. You know I can't. So I'm going to play Bernie.
Okay.
Let me know if you guys can hear him.
Yeah.
Washington, D.C., are you ready? Here we go. Please welcome the senior senator from the great state of Vermont, the Honorable Bernie Sanders.
So before Bernie start, we do have May Money is in the building. So
Money in the building.
May, why don't you tell us what's going on? Can you hear us, May? Did we just lose her? I guess we lost May again.
Okay.
Yeah, she coming and she. Let me know if she comes back again, guys.
Okay. I didn't see her.
We'll go back to Bernie.
Thank you, Washington.
Thank you, Indivisible. Thank you to the millions of Americans from our smallest towns to our largest cities in every state in our country who are gathering today at thousands of rallies. Mike Johnson, the Republican Speaker of the House, called these rallies Hate America events. Boy, does he have it wrong. Millions of Americans are coming out today not because they hate America. We're here because we love America. We're here because we're going to do everything we can to honor the sacrifices of millions of men and women who over the last 250 years fought and sometimes died to defend our democracy and our freedoms.
So, guys, we're going to pull over, put Bernie on pause, and let's go live.
Y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Let me turn my camera around for you. It's kind of hard on the mobile, so please.
Where are you at?
Let's see. Y'all get this? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay, so we can just go ahead and turn this around.
Right, let us know where you are.
Welcome to Oakland, California.
Oakland, okay.
This is how it is today. Woohoo!
Like a good crowd, man, money.
It's pretty hard to hear y'all, but this is what we got going on.
Have you been able to talk to any of the people?
Got a South Park there, got Cartman up in here.
We see you.
We see you. We love you.
And I want to say something about the families who are dealing with all kinds of oppression, exploitation.
Man, it's beautiful out here today.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Who's speaking?
That's Andrea.
We got this man up here.
Have you been able to talk to anybody?
He's leading the march.
Okay.
So we came in a little bit kind of like in the middle. They had already started marching. I'm here with my mom. I done already lost her. I can't keep up with her. But we'll meet up.
And for those of you in the audience, we are.
But I'm loving. One thing I am loving is how many different people. You know, Oakland is so diverse. We are one of the most diverse places I think on this planet. So you're gonna get everybody out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I do.
That's good.
Here, let's see. I'm gonna turn it.
There she is. Can you see?
You over here singing in Spanish? I don't know if y'all see my shirt.
I do.
Sure, yeah.
But we know how to do it right out here. So I'm happy to be here with We the People. It's a beautiful day. It's actually lightweight, kind of hot. So I got my water.
That's good. Hydrate.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
And I do forgive you. I can't really hear you that much.
Oh, okay.
But
tell us a little bit more.
But yeah, y'all can just kind of keep me on the background if y'all want to. I'll keep you updated on the sites and everything. I was trying to go live on the Millennial Gates. I couldn't figure it out. So this is what we got to do, you know.
I'm happy you joined us.
We did not come here alone.
We did not come here alone.
We are not coming
here alone.
We have not come here alone.
If you listen, you can hear them.
You can hear them in our soul.
I want to do this song because a lot of times we act like the enemy. We forget our ancestors. We forget our teachers. But the people of Oakland don't do that.
No, we don't.
So we're going to say it one more time. Say, we have not.
We are not. We are alone.
First of all, before we even sing it, we're just going to rock that as a chant. We're going to say, we have not come along. We have not come along. We said, we have not come along. We have not
come along.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is May Money in the building. She is broadcasting live.
Representing grandpas, the people before that, even the people's names we don't know. Do it like you can say, we have not
come alone.
We have not.
Oh, this had at the Oakland Roots game. But I think Oaklandish got him.
Okay, so she's asking questions. So we're going to be in Oakland every now and then. I'll go over and see how May Money and them is making out. Thank you so much, May Money, for coming in and jumping in with us so we can see what's going on. Soon we'll have the rest of the team. I know Andrea and Maureen have questions for May Money, but she really can't hear us. So we just have to just go with the flow. Let's go back over to May Money real quick and hear.
Now we say we carry our people. We carry our people in our bones. In our bones. Sing that with us. We have not.
We have not come here alone. We carry our people in our bones.
Sing it again. We have not.
We have not come alone. We carry our people in our own.
We have not.
We have not come here alone. Carry our people in our own.
We have not. Let's go. Come here alone. We carry our people, right?
So while we didn't come here alone and they're protesting, we just want to say thank you to everybody for staying peaceful, for standing up and showing that we can conduct ourselves accordingly. We are here for a purpose. We're not here for tyranny. We're not here to drag people down. We're not here to beat people up. We're here to stand on principle. Let's go back over to May Money. She kind of dropped out there.
Yeah. Looks like there's a good number of people. That's good to see.
Yes, it does.
Sing, okay. Can you hear Oakland sing?
So while May Money is chanting, we're going back to Andrea and Maureen. It seems like Oakland is doing their thing. I'm so happy to have May Money out there. We'll pan in and out and make sure we pick it up. We can't wait. We have 45 minutes before the next group start joining us and showing us what's going on in California and Northern California. How about that? Right? Kim said she'll be where, Maureen?
Kim's going to be in Santa Ana, California, down south. It's in Orange County.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, we just lost May Money. We knew that she'll kind of come in and out because of the feed, and sometimes we can go back to Bernie, or let's hear from Andrea if you have anything at this time.
Well, I had a question, and I put it in the comments, and hopefully maybe someone will read it. I wonder if anyone has seen ICE.
Oh, that is a great question. Well, we'll get some more. We'll be able to ask questions when they come on, but it's very difficult to hear when you're in that crowd. You're really just trying to report. You're really just trying to show your surroundings. So when we can, we'll definitely get that out.
And the other comment is Barry Welch in the chat has said, "We shall overcome fascism."
Amen. Amen. Let's go ahead and put that up. Thank you for calling that out. Barry, thank you for joining us today on this bright Saturday. And it's Barry. We will overcome. Let's stay positive. Let's stay cheerful. Barry Welch, 559.99. We will.
Barry, we shall overcome.
Today.
Yep.
All right, Andrea. I wonder if anyone's seen Ice. Yeah, we need to ask everybody. So if you've seen Ice, let us know. I hope we don't.
Yeah, because even on Don's channel, he hasn't even mentioned he's seen Ice.
No.
And they've been all over too.
Yeah.
And they've been having trouble with their audio and videos too. So
Exactly, because you got to remember the networks. We're all on a network that can be manipulated at any given time. So just bear with us. Thank you for those that are sticking with us. We still have a number of people still out here. We truly, truly appreciate you. We just wanted to give you preamble to our 5 o'clock show. We're just sitting in, and we can. Ladies, would you like us to go back to Barry? We do have Bernie Sanders.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, because I always, we cut them off, so that's fine.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead. I'll add Bernie back to the stage. Barry, have me going.
In 1776, with extraordinary courage, the founders of our country announced to the world that they would no longer be ruled by the King of England. A king who had absolute power over their lives. They demanded freedom. And to bring that about, they fought a bloody war against the British Empire and the most powerful military in the world. Tens of thousands of Americans died in that 8-year war, but our forefathers fought on and they won. And in 1789, after winning that war, they did something extraordinary. They established the first democratic form of government in modern history. They said loudly and boldly to the entire world, no more kings. In America, they said, we the people will rule. And today, today in the year 2025, in this dangerous moment in American history, our message is exactly the same. No, President Trump, we want you or any other king to rule us. Thank you very much, but we will maintain our democratic form of society. We will not move toward authoritarianism in America. We, the people, will rule. When he was sworn in as the nation's first president, George Washington called this attempt at self-government, quote, an experiment entrusted to the hands of the American people, end quote. My fellow Americans, in an unprecedented way, that experiment is now in danger. It is in danger when we have a president who wants more and more power in his own hands and in the hands of his fellow oligarchs. It is in danger when we have a president who claims that peaceful protests in Portland, Oregon, or Chicago, Illinois, is an insurrection and calls in the U.S. military. And then threatens to arrest the mayors and governors who resist them. It is in danger when we have masked agents working for ICE, breaking down doors, throwing people into vans without due process, and taking them to God knows where. It is in danger when we have a president who sues and intimidates the media, who wants no criticism of him and his policies, and who undermines the First Amendment of our Constitution, the very foundation of American democracy. Our country is in danger when we have a president who threatens to arrest or imprison political opponents who stand against him, including the Attorney General of New York State, a sitting U.S. Senator, and the Governor of California. It is in danger when we have a president who undermines freedom of thought and dissent at our colleges and universities, and who attacks law firms that oppose him in court. It is in danger when we have a president who threatens to impeach judges who rule against him. It is in danger when we have a president who ignores Congress, refuses to spend money that Congress appropriates, and takes away money from states who voted against him. It is in danger when we have a president who demands that states redraw congressional maps to ensure that his chosen candidates win future elections. It is in danger when we have a president who illegally fires tens of thousands of federal employees right here in Washington, D.C. and throughout our country, and rips up union contracts that workers have fought for and won. It is in danger when we have a president who grossly violates the Constitution by accepting gifts from foreign leaders, including a $400 million plane from the royal family of Qatar, and then allows that family to build an Air Force facility in Idaho. Well, let us be clear. This moment is not just about one man's greed, one man's corruption, or one man's contempt for the Constitution. This is about a handful of the wealthiest people on earth who, in their insatiable greed, have hijacked our economy and our political system in order to enrich themselves at the expense of working families throughout this country.
August, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Andrea.
Yes, I can hear you. Let's take a pause from Bernie real quickly. I do have others. Yes, I received your updates.
Okay, thank you.
Please, okay? Give me a minute. I'm
Okay.
working a lot of stuff right now.
I
But
understand.
I definitely have you
Good,
on
good.
it.
Maureen,
Okay.
what I did find out today, and for the audience, that millions of people came out in support of No King's Day today. So our message did get through, not just a message from us three, but for America, for the
Yeah.
Americans. We are not going to have a king in this country.
Nope, we sure not. No, I know. Looking at Times Square today, that was amazing. Wow.
Mhm.
I'm so curious about San Francisco, but I think they're just getting started. I think it's, I don't know if we're going to, it'll be interesting to see how many come out in my city.
And I just saw that May Money had asked us a question earlier. I just saw it. Backspace. She said, can we hear Oakland sing No Kings? And we
Yes.
did hear it.
We did.
Yeah, we
We
did.
did hear it. We did hear, and we played it as well.
Yeah, I'll tell her that too.
All right, so here I'm going to continue with our coverage. Let me know if you guys can. Let me go back over here and try to add it to the stage and also start it. This will definitely show you what's going on.
Of what's happening at your protest site right now?
Yes, so we're actually just kicking off here in Mountain Time over in Denver, Colorado. I'm standing in front of the Denver Capitol Hill, and so we have people completely covering the Capitol Hill lawn. And we're about to have several speakers here today as well.
It looks like a decent sized crowd behind you there. We've seen rallies in more than 2,500 cities. Why do you think so many people are showing up for these rallies across the country today?
So these rallies are made for every American. It's not a right or a left issue. We're protesting authoritarianism in America. We're protesting what the Trump administration is doing here. We're exercising our free speech. And over the last several months, we've seen escalations from the administration that attack everything from education to healthcare to our free speech. And so we're here today to really stay and stand together. This is America. This is our democracy. And Trump has certainly overreached his executive powers.
President Trump told Fox News, and I'm quoting, "I am not a king." How do you respond to that?
If he's not a king, then why is he acting like one? No King started as an organic message on the social media platform Reddit. It started way back in February, and it wasn't something that was paid for. It wasn't something that was crafted. It was something that truly came from the feelings of everyday America. Everything that he is doing is an overreach of his executive power. He's done things that have bypassed congressional authority, and he's done things, he's submitted executive orders that have far overreached anything that we've seen in this democracy. So if he says he's not a king, I think he's lying to himself.
Talk to me about the people who are in that crowd right now, because we heard House Speaker Mike Johnson saying this is the Hate America rally, saying that the people who were there were Antifa types, people who hate capitalism. I'm using his words here, Marxists in full display. Can you give me a sense of what the crowd actually is built from there?
Well, in front of me, actually, right now, I see bubbles floating through the air. I see children. I see people in the inflatable costumes that have become so popular. I've seen a frog. I've seen a person in a unicorn suit. We have people waving American flags. We have veterans. We have old people, young people. We have people waving rainbow flags. So this is truly a protest for every single American that loves America. And they're truly distraught at what Trump has been doing.
When you talk about some of the costumes there, they don't scream politics to me. What is the message behind some of the sort of sillier costumes that you're seeing?
So recently on social media, the inflatable frogs in Portland went viral. And like something we like to say with in the activist community is joy and resistance. So this means even though things are so dire, we have to take joy in what we're doing. We take joy in being together, take joy in our country and our pride and our backgrounds as American people, whether you're born here or you're not, whether you're an immigrant or you're not. Like, this is America. We can all come together, and it's not political. It's not political to the country and feel at home here. And of course, it's so close to Halloween. So I think it's a natural extension of that joy that people love to, be in costume, dress up, and really feel joyful.
But, that joyful spirit isn't shared by everyone. We know several Republican governors, including in Texas and Virginia, have activated the National Guard ahead of these marches. There's been warnings that there could be arrests. How concerned are you?
I am fairly concerned. As an American citizen, as a wife to an immigrant, all I've seen in the months that I've been organizing, is I've seen peaceful, nonviolent resistance. And for Trump to escalate the National Guard against citizens of America is once again just a sign that he is dehumanizing everyday Americans and making threats to everyday Americans that don't need to be there. So I'm extremely concerned, and I hope that everyone that can see this can see that, once again, the hateful rhetoric that is being spewed by the Trump administration and certain Republicans is just an.
Okay, guys, you still with me? It's breaking up, so I'm going to remove that one. All right. I think you're on mute, but I'll unmute you. Can you hear me? Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I can hear you. I'm here. I haven't left you. I'm in the building.
All right, great. So Andrea's still in the building.
I don't know where Maureen, but I don't understand why he keeps trying to send military on us. That's what I dislike the most. He keeps trying to make us out to look like the bad guy, but he's the bad guy.
Well, he's doing that because he knows that he's doing very illegal. Lack of a better word. I'm trying to be nice here.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's what they're saying. Democrats are always nice, and they're not.
Yeah, that's a good point with what's going on. Well, I just want to give you an update on our Eastern Standard Time. It is 4:33, so we have another, let's say, a good 58 minutes or 57 minutes before we have others coming in from California. It was great to have May Money really show us what Oakland is all about. They were chanting, they were marching, but they were marching as one. Now, how powerful is that? That's
all
very
different,
powerful.
all different nationalities, and and they had one common song that there are no kings here, and we shall overcome. And see, they're remembering Martin Luther King, and that's wonderful.
It is. It really, really is. There's others. I mean, we definitely heard from Bernie. I was trying to find one for, and it's not pulling up, for Virginia, because Jim did send us a photo on what's going on in Virginia, but it's not in our link, but I'll try to get it up. But let me see if I can pull.
And the fact
Virginia
that they
up.
mentioned that one poster that mentioned John Lewis, getting in good trouble. I forgot what city.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So
Exactly. We definitely want to be in good trouble and with them. So I'm just gonna, I don't have any kind of video, but definitely I will share what's going on, what we
Yeah,
see in
you weren't able
Virginia.
to show any of those videos I sent you.
That's the one I just played, Andrea.
Oh, okay. That was okay. Thank you.
Yes, that's the one that was just played. But
Okay.
here's from Virginia. This is the Democratic delegate Mike Jones. I guess he was speaking, and this is in this was in June, but they had one from let me scroll up and see if I can pull it down because I know what is it saying? No Kings. This was in Richmond, but I guess Youngkin to send National Guards to No Kings protest across the state this weekend. I'm not
Why?
sure why. Why?
What a
Why?
waste of money.
Why? I think they
Because
just like spending our
he's a
damn money.
racist. He's a racist and he's a Trump supporter.
I think they just really like spending our damn money.
Mhm.
And
They
we
don't
could,
want to spend
you
it
know,
on the residents. They want to just spend it on mistreating the residents.
exactly. They really just this is ridiculous. I'm just
I feel bad for the National Guard too. I'm sure a lot of those people that are in the National Guard don't want to do this. That's not what they were. It wasn't to defend their own country.
That's right.
exactly.
I don't know. It's another diversion,
It's just really heartless.
It is.
To think.
I always say none of them have any soul or heart. I just, they're not human.
But I truly believe in karma. This will come back. You can't mess with millions of people, damn near billions of people, because he's not only doing it to the United States, he's doing it across this world. And think that it's not going to come back,
Exactly. I agree.
But once again, I just want to put up what Barry said. We shall overcome. So Barry, thank you for keeping us up in it. We shall overcome fascism. We are anti-fascists. And if they call us Antifa, so be it.
Exactly.
Then so
It
be
is.
it.
It does sound and smell like fascism.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, guys, we do have about, let's say, 40 something minutes before the rest of the crew comes on. I'll try to see if I could check in. Is there any other topics that you want to cover before we go to the normal show? I'm trying to see if I can find other updates around while you guys talk amongst yourself.
Well, I was just so happy that they said, all the videos I've been looking at since I've been sitting here is they did say we had a good turnout all across the country, whether Donald's and Trump are in charge or not. We had a good turnout is what I wanted to say. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
And I hope that the same turnout, I hope we get that everybody comes out for the midterm election also, not just this one where they're voting for the new lines, because this is not correct lines they're doing anyway. But for the midterms, I hope everybody gets out and vote and don't think that voting is not important. If voting wasn't important, they would not be going through all the trouble they're going through to get us not to vote. They would not be gerrymandering or anything.
Right. Well, that's what happened this time. All those people that didn't vote, I hope they see now why their vote was important.
I really do, because I'm like, I mean, our ancestors have been dying for voting for hundreds of years, and so it's something about voting that we need.
You bet. Hello, Roseanne.
Guys. Hi, Roseanne.
Hi, Andrea. Hi, August.
Hey, Roseanne, welcome. Thanks for jumping in. So, how did
Yeah.
it go?
Oh, honey, I just sent a couple of several videos of the crowd here in Roseville. I also interviewed a couple of people, and I did upload that to you. I am so proud of Roseville, Placer County. I mean, we are a red county.
Now,
And
what
after
state is this?
4
What state is this? Excuse me.
California, Andrea.
Okay,
Northern
thank you.
California.
Northern California. Okay.
Yes. And on all four corners, the Westfield Galleria Mall is on one corner, and it's over 1 million square feet. Across the street is what's called the Fountains, with all these fountains. I am not kidding you. There had to have been 5,000 people there.
Wonderful.
It was huge, and everybody was happy. There were costumes, land shark, among other things. The signs were just amazing. There were people of all ages, and it just made me extremely happy, because everybody is on the same page now. They're all sick and tired of this bullshit. So I don't know, August, if you'll be able to. I sent it to both you and Keisha, but I don't know if you'll be able to show it. But
I'm trying to work on them.
okay, I'm so sorry. I had to go. I mean, it's been a crazy day. I also had to go take care of my dog today. So.
Oh. So what happened? What they say?
She tore her CCL again, which is like our ACL ligament. So she's getting prolotherapy today, which is a cocktail that increases inflammation, and then it melds the ligaments together by creating scar tissue. So it's a non-surgical procedure, thank God. So, anyways.
I don't want to interrupt. I just want to say hello, my Jazzy. We've been waiting for you. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday, No King's Day. Let us know how you're feeling. Let us know what you see. And please share your comment. Go ahead, Roseanne. Continue.
No, I was thrilled to see how many people were out there today.
Yeah, they said millions of people, they said, came out in support. And James just sent me a picture, and I forwarded it to you, August, if you can, because I know you know it's been a lot. We've been trying to do a lot. I'm sorry for trying to work your fingers and your brain to the bone.
No, it's just trying when you're by
There's
yourself.
a lot, and it's a lot of people on YouTube right now, and on mainstream media as well. And Trump is doing his best, or his minions are doing their best not to get this stuff through.
I'm sure.
But the God we serve, he know all about it. He know all about it,
Amen.
and we'll get the message out that there are millions of people watching and supporting us.
So, Roseanne, I do have a couple of questions for you. Did you see ICE?
There was a helicopter flying over. I could not tell who it was, if it was our local media. I do not believe it was. It was all black, and the logo was kind of a white and green color. Our local sheriff department, Placer County Sheriff, uses a white helicopter with green logo on it, as does, and the CHP helicopter is blue. So I don't know if it was August or not.
Okay. All right, but no incidents on the ground. Everybody was
Exactly.
being
It was,
accordingly.
yes, it was peaceful. People were laughing, they were singing, they had music going, they were banging drums. There were no agitators. A number of people wore yellow. All I have is my white t-shirt with lemons on it. And so that's what I wore. But there were a number of people out there with, bright yellow t-shirts. But everybody they were smiling. They were happy. The horns were honking like crazy from the people who were driving by. It was cool. It was really cool.
That's good. That's good. I got on my old people be knowing.
Oh, cool. And it's yellow.
And it's yellow. It's done. I got on my socks too. See? I can't wait. I'm too old to lift my leg that high these days.
No, you're not. No, you're
Let
not.
me bring them in. That is definitely funny.
Okay,
Oh,
that was entertaining for the show.
all right. So, hey, Kim.
Hey guys, I'm just testing connection to make sure.
We hear you loud and clear, and we see your beautiful face. How are you?
And she rang the doorbell.
So I want to, let's see. So we haven't started yet. People are just now showing up. So it's a huge park. This is the biggest venue we've had so far.
Wow.
So this is going to fill up, but I just want to test audio, test video, test everything.
But you find you can hear us?
I can hear you. Yes, thank you.
Kim, how many people are they expecting in the OC today?
They didn't say how many, but a guy just dropped off. They've gone pro. They have this great kind of like agenda of everything they're doing today. It's really nice.
Awesome.
And, yeah, he said they're expecting this place to fill up. So they're expecting a lot of people. But in my experience coming out here now, people usually show up in between, like this is from 2 to 5. So they'll show up around like 3 o'clock, I'm waiting for a group of my friends to get here as well. And then I want to see if I can get people to talk to us today. That's the goal.
Great.
How did it go? How's it been going around the country?
Oh, wow. Amazing. Amazing. Roseanne, why don't you tell Kim what from your PIV?
So in Roseville today, Kim, I wasn't there very, very long, but what I did see were peaceful, happy individuals who were singing, dancing to the music that was out there, banging on drums, horns honking everywhere. And if I had to guesstimate, I'm going to say there were about 5,000 people there because it lined all of what's called Galleria Boulevard. It went all along the road there.
Wow.
And it was amazing. And everybody, there were yes on 50 signs. There were people saying, I want my country back. I interviewed a couple of people, why are you here today? And they're all saying, we want our country back. And one guy even indicated, he says, I read the Declaration of Independence yesterday. I said, really? We, on our show yesterday, we did a deep dive into it and discussed that and fascism. And he goes, I'm sorry I missed it. I said, we have the video. You can watch it.
Tell them to tune in. Yeah.
I did. I identified myself, and just so you guys know, I did ask permission before I filmed because, of course, I don't want anybody, upset. I identified who I was, my name, who I was with, and that we have a YouTube channel. And please join us on Wednesdays and Fridays at 4:30 Pacific.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what I do too. We always ask permission to record.
Yes.
So there's
So
a lot
guys,
of great signs here today. Let me turn it around so you're not just looking at me.
I'm gonna make a big screen. So guys, we're still live. We still have Jazzy. Momo, it's so good to see you. You're in Napa. So Kim is showing everybody the area that will fill up shortly. Kim, why don't you give us some dialogue?
You can say that again.
Give us some dialogue.
Well, we have they're very every protest I've gone to now in this area has got more and more people showing up, more and more booths. I don't know if you can see if I can put this in. Yeah. So there are a lot of booths here today, which this is the first time I've seen this many organizations coming to talk about whether it's healthcare or voting rights or, all the issues that we've been facing. And then the reason why we are out here, these people are here. So it's growing and growing and growing.
Yeah,
It's really
I see
exciting.
lots of booths there.
So if you can look, I don't know if you can see out here, people are going to the street now, and you're going to start to see these huge streets being filled with people as they start coming in. So not quite ready yet. So if you guys have other people at protests, you can put me backstage if you want, or I can sign back in when things start to really get going here.
Well, when it starts going, we will definitely love to hear you. From you, we're just going to mute you and we'll go back to our regular screens with everybody's on it. So thanks, Kim, for that update.
All right. Absolutely. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So Momo, it's our normal link. Just go into our normal link and we'll be able to see you and I'll bring you on the stage. So Momo, if you can hear me, please go ahead and log in to our normal link. If somebody can send Momo the link.
I just did.
Okay,
I just did. I sent it to her, August.
And then I'll thank you so much, Rosette.
You're welcome.
And also, I really need all the help I can get, guys. And if it's cool with you guys, Jazzy, so good. Thanks for joining. Jazzy, I wish I could hear your voice because I know you could tell us what's going on in San Diego.
Yeah.
So type it and let us know.
Yeah, because they was talking about the 5 was going to be shut down by Trump so that they could have a military parade.
Well, my understanding is that didn't go through. Shutting down
Correct.
the 5. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't trust them. So.
But they're still going to fire the missiles over the freeway.
Well, that's what I was saying. Remember about the missiles?
Yeah.
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 I mean, this is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. So as soon as Monique is able to jump on, we'll definitely go live with Monique. She, Jazzy, you're going to be our little roving reporter. We got to, Jazzy, send me some info, and then this way we can either call you or text you or try to get you to let us know what's going on in San Diego. We're also waiting to hear back from Marley. It looks like Marley has some video. Is Marley able to go live?
Cool.
Not
Money
yet.
is back? Oh, she's
No,
not back
I was
yet.
saying, have you heard from her? She hasn't answered none of the questions.
Ask Marley somebody on text and see if Marley can
Yeah,
come on and
Marley
go
is not
live.
answering. Let's see.
She just texted.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. I just opened up Instagram and the first thing that came up was Don Lemon Official and San Diego. And you guys, it is huge. It is huge.
Okay, let me see if I can pull that
They say
information.
millions of people are out.
Can you see that?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
They
That's
finally
what
got
Jazzy was
tired,
talking
August. They
about.
finally got tired of him.
That's nuts.
Well, they tired of him. Enough is enough.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Enough is enough.
Lemon
Enough is
Legends.
enough.
Marley. Oh, Marley sent the video in the Lemon Legends.
Yeah, those are hard to pull over unless.
Okay.
Let me see. Somebody just joining. Let me see if I can pull them in and see. Let me
Where's
add
that
them.
at, Andrea? Where's the Lemon Legends thing?
Okay.
It's in your on your phone. Or are you in this message group?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Let me
Is
send.
that the one on? Is that the one on Google?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Okay. So want me to send you the video?
Yeah,
I don't have your phone number, Roseanne. I don't have your phone number.
Here, I'll put it. I'll put it in the private. So anybody who ever wants to reach me, here's my number. Please do. Please.
That's why they
include me
haven't
in all-
added you.
All right. We have Momo. Hey, Momo.
She's
Can
not
you hear
here.
us?
Not yet.
You're on mute. So look on your phone and take us off of mute. Let me see if I could take you off mute. No, you have to take us off mute, Momo. Okay, while Momo's working on that, it's good to have her in. Everyone is slowly joining. Hopefully, we could get Marley.
Here we go.
And,
That's why.
There she
Hey
is.
guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Woo, there she is.
Got the family here.
Hey,
Awesome.
fam.
There's Dexter.
Hi, Dexter.
Where is Dexter?
He's in a stroller.
Oh,
Dexter.
hi, Dex. Hi.
Yeah, we're in Napa here, and it's going down the whole Napa Trail. It's about a mile, a couple of miles
Yeah.
back.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It's beautiful out there.
Yeah, it is. It's a gorgeous day. Perfect for this.
What's the temperature you thinking?
It's probably on my phone. What's the temperature, babe? I'm thinking it's maybe about 73, 74.
Yeah, it looks like that. It doesn't look sweltering hot, but it looks
Hot
like
enough to make oranges spoil.
Yeah. It looks like it's bathwater weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, 75.
75. Perfect.
Mhm.
Perfect. Pan around. Let's just see us what's going on. I like that flag being waved.
Wow.
Mama, what's that sign? What's that sign say in front of you?
Which one?
To
One to
your
the right.
This one?
Yes. Yes, that one.
Oh.
Oh, okay, this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no planet B. I love that. I love that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that. Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
Jazzy liked it.
yeah, this is
Jazzy
our
sending you some love. Momo, Jazzy sending you love. She said
Oh, hey, tell her great. I'm on my phone. I can't do this right from my phone. Here we go.
nice. Well, it's okay. We're loving you. We have you on big screen. You're doing
Okay.
great. You're doing great. Trust me. We have you on the big screen.
Okay. Did you want to start walking, babe, or you want to stay here? We're gonna start walking down the trail. There's
Okay.
more little pockets of people.
All right.
There you go,
So just
guys.
wave when you're ready to bring stuff in, okay?
Okay.
And I'll pull you. All right. All right, that was Momo. She's in Napa Valley. It's so good to have her. It's good to know what's going on around the world. Miss Jazzy, talk to us about San Diego while I try to see if I could pull it up. Texas, let us know.
Oh my God. And Chicago too.
Well, I did Chicago already earlier today, but I'm trying to see if I could get in, if we can bring to the stage some. Who is this? This is Kim. Let me kind of mute Kim real quick. When they're ready to go live, we'll definitely bring Kim in. But right now, let's go over there to San Diego. Thank you, Jazzy, for being that lady on the street for us. We truly appreciate it. Let's hear what they're talking about. Let me know if you guys can see it. We'll bring it up in StreamYard. Oh, come on. All right.
Chicago too, you guys. It is huge. And guess what? Bad Bunny is there.
Great. Maybe he can. Let's see if we could bring this up. Okay, cool. It's coming up, and I'm gonna play this. Let's hear live from what's going on here. Okay, in San Diego.
Cool.
Come on, San Diego, play. Kind of like on the stage. Let's pull it back. All right, it's not going to play for me. Not sure why.
Roseanne,
Yes.
I just sent you a message.
Oh,
in the,
thank you.
In the link. Look at
Okay.
look at our private messages.
Okay.
Hey, Momo, what's going on?
We are walking up the trail to the next group of people that we saw a little bit further up.
Uh-huh.
And this is about a 2-mile trail in Napa Valley that was going on today. We also had some in Vallejo, Benicia, Vacaville, all over Solano County today.
Wow.
Which is a red county.
So that means everyone is fed up. Just
Yes.
call it a spade a spade.
Yep.
Everyone has had enough of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to send you guys some pictures also while we were driving out here. There are people on the overpass with signs and flags and everything. I'll send you guys some of those pictures.
Thank
Okay,
you.
that'll be definitely powerful. As soon as I could get some backup, I'll try to see if I could pull in. But right now, I'm the only technician that's on site. So
Okay.
we'll do the best. All right.
All right.
We appreciate you, August.
Yeah,
No,
thank you, August.
you guys are welcome. I appreciate all of you to have we have each other's back. I'm just loving Momo's scene. I'm so glad, Momo. So glad to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chicago is live and in charge, right?
Yep. Yep. They have Bad Bunny there. And I just can't believe how big it is. DC, the same. It's huge. Huge.
Well, I'm happy for Chicago because
watching
Square Garden. Go ahead, Maureen.
You
No.
have to. Oh, I'm sorry, Roseanne.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to accept it it's at your phone, and you got to accept your name in the group, and then you'll see it.
Did you text or?
I sent you a link so that you can join in that group chat, in under your phone number. You says you got to accept it.
Okay. Let me go to my.
I'll see if you.
Let me go to my text messages because nothing's here. So.
Because it says, let's see, because I got your name on it now.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm kind of technologically challenged today.
Okay,
It's Saturday.
well, while you guys are working on that, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull some.
Okay, it said you
Let's pull
joined
a
it.
screenshot. Let's pull a screenshot. You guys text privately in regards to that. Let me get back to this. Let me see. Let's see. Share. Let me see if I can pull in just to show you what's going on in Chicago. All right. So it should be coming up shortly. This is Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that? Chicago not
All right,
playing.
Chicago. Look all the
No,
way
they're
to the
not.
back. I'm scrolling
Mhm.
up. Look, you guys. This is Chicago.
That's Michigan Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of all
Yeah.
of us showing up and showing out, letting him know there are no kings.
They say we got 60 to 80-year-old people out there in that group.
Well, that's okay. We'll take them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't care how old they are.
We'll
The
take 'em.
important thing is that people are there.
Yes, it is.
And we are using our First Amendment rights.
That's right.
You know? And everything. Whoa, yeah. Okay. Thank you. 702, is that you, Andrea?
Yes.
Yep, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, so I mean we are out there and we are showing in full force that we're not going to take this shit anymore. We're done.
You tell them.
We're done. Enough. He needs to go.
I think they should invoke the 25th Amendment because I think something wrong with them.
Andrea, you're muted.
Oh,
there's
no, I'm
Keisha.
not muted. I'm not
Hey,
muted.
Keisha. Welcome.
Hi, Keisha.
It's good to see you, my love. We have Momo in Napa Valley. Momo, whenever you're ready to talk, take yourself off mute and let us know what's going on.
Well, just to let you guys know, Napa Valley,
today.
This is our wine country. So, you know, the population here is either very wealthy or on the older side. And of course, you have MAGA driving by, flipping these old people off.
You got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. They just can't help themselves. Oh,
Well, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
that is so disgusting.
I wanted to know if anybody seen ICE, and so far you the only one said you've seen ICE. Oh no, Roseanne saw it for it. She's not sure.
Oh, Roseanne, you saw ICE?
She wasn't sure. You're
Oh.
muted. You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, I packed all of our ID, our passports, and all of that just in case.
You're muted.
Smart move.
Yeah, sorry guys, I was muted. Like I do. Again, it's Saturday. I am not on my technology game, okay?
It's okay, Roseanne.
It don't matter what day of the week it is.
You guys, we just want to welcome Keisha. Hey, Keisha from NYC, along with me. Why don't you tell us what's going on from your point of POV?
Well, I unfortunately did not get to attend a protest. I was going to go with a friend who couldn't go at the last minute, and I didn't feel comfortable going by myself. But I am proud to see New York came out in big numbers.
Yes.
In Times Square and Brooklyn and other parts of the city.
Yes, I did show those photos. I was roaming around from New York City, Times Square. Oh my gosh. OMG, Times Square. And also I tried to show Brooklyn. And I went over to Chicago. And we just showed, that was Chicago, right, Roseanne?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Michigan Avenue.
Michigan Avenue. So the question on the floor was, has anyone seen ICE? Momo didn't see ICE. She saw MAGA. So you know how that goes. All right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She said MAGA was flipping off these older individuals. Like, really, people? Really?
Jeez
Really?
Louise.
So, yeah. So let's go to Kim real quick. Hey, Kim.
She's muted.
Can you hear me?
Now.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Right. I came out to the street area. We have a lot of people showing up in costumes. It's so good. They're over in the main area right now, but here's one right here. I don't know if you can see it. And then, so I just came out where, everything's just up now.
She went away again.
No.
I did?
No.
Oh, there you back.
No. Yeah, it's going to be, spotty self-service.
Yeah, that's what's happening to us all day. We know they're trying to pull our our streams down and trying not to. You're on the big screen. I have it. So everything that you're actually videotaping, we're showing. We was just letting you know that Momo is in Napa Valley. And the question on the floor was, has anyone seen ICE? And Momo said no, but she saw MAGA flipping off older people that's standing up for our rights. So we were kind of like in the middle of that. So does that surprise us? No. And Keisha joined us. So Keisha was letting us know about
Hold all calls, please. Hold all calls.
Okay.
Yeah, just a hot rod. This red Mustang or something was, revving engines, just like they did in Aliso Viejo one time. Yeah.
Look at this.
So we're just still getting started here. I want to walk back over. There's a guy in a oh, there he is, the stormtrooper. I got a couple good pictures of him. Her.
Oh, I see.
You see? Let me go see if I can get an up close personal with him. Her. Oh, we have lots of costumes going on over there.
They said to wear costumes in case they shoot them pepper balls at you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, here he is. It's a guy.
Look at that.
Oh, and that's who was in the green outfit.
Oh, the paintballs. Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys. Get their stuff on. Maybe we can get them to talk when they're all covered up. Oh, you are a doll. Thank you so much. Water. Oh, I got lots. I looked up these costumes, the green one. Those are $200.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was gonna do it. I really was gonna do it, but I'm like, do I want to spend $200? I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
I could do something else for $200.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 4 months of StreamYard for us. Hi guys, can we? Oh, he still has his. We are aliens. I only see human beings.
That's a good one.
Do I need to zoom out a little bit? I feel like I'm too
Yes, you do.
close.
Zoom out.
Okay, let me hang on.
You only see, yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. A little bit more, just a
To the
little.
right.
Well, I
And
had zoomed in my camera earlier, and there we go.
No, that's great. Perfect. Now tilt down
That's
so we can see it. The sign. There you go.
Yeah, how about right there?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's perfect.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
good
nice.
one.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Let me look at the camera and see. I can zoom out a little bit.
Okay, we just lost your picture, but we have your voice.
Yeah, I'm still.
Oh,
There
there
we
you
go.
go. Yeah.
Hello, I love that. Why, that's so cute. Everybody's really getting into the groove of these protests. That's great. All right, I'm gonna go see what else I can find before I start hitting up people to actually talk to. I want to fix my camera.
Sounds like a plan. We'll go ahead
Yeah.
and put you on mute. And then
All right.
once you have someone to speak with, we'll definitely put you back on the big screen. All right.
Alrighty.
Keisha, you have access? No, huh? Because Kim is live. Okay.
Who did all the threads?
Keisha. Keisha just gave you links.
Thank you, Keisha. She look like she frozen.
I'm here. I'm just posting more links.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I was muted. How's everyone else doing?
Good. Like,
Marina, any rallies for you today?
no, I decided I didn't want to go by myself. I didn't have anybody. If there was a group of people, that would be nice, but maybe next time. I went to the one in April, exactly where Kim is in Santa Ana, but no, I didn't do it this time. But I've been watching it all day.
All right. This one is Chicago with Illinois.
It's got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, Donald Trump has got to go.
I see Governor Pritzker in the video.
Donald Trump has got to go. It's got to go. Hey, hey. Oh,
They say Santa Claus. Oh, that looks like Santa Claus.
Donald Trump has got to go. It's got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, Donald Trump has got to go.
Did y'all recognize Governor Pritzker in that video?
Yeah, I did.
Absolutely.
I didn't until you said it.
He's a cool governor, you know that? Good governor.
Yes, from Chicago.
That was a good one. All right. Let's see what else Keisha have for
I
us.
see Monique right here.
Oh, Monique, you saying something? Just take yourself off mute and
Yeah, you're
let
on
us
mute.
No, I wasn't saying anything.
Okay.
Okay.
We're walking. Things are kind of wrapping up over here. It was only supposed to be until 2:00, and there are a lot of people leaving, so it's kind of thinning out.
Understandable. Understandable. All right.
Didn't
Let's
you
go.
say you in California, Monique?
Yeah.
Huh. And so they
Yeah.
leave early. They started early then.
Yeah, they did. There were some that started at 10. They were in blocks. Some of them were like 10 to 12. Some were 1 to 2, 1 to 3. It just depends on where you were.
Oh, okay. And this picture is where, August?
Trying to see Keisha sent it to us.
This
So
is
I'm-
Idaho.
Ooh,
all
everybody in
right.
Idaho right there. That's everybody.
That's amazing. That's such a red state. Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's good to see.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
just
like,
trying
what?
to see.
Idaho.
Go Idaho.
Yes.
Yes, go Idaho. That
Wow.
is definitely good. All right, let's see what else. Keisha got some good ones out here. What is this one that's left up? All right. Sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. All right, that one, number 3, I cannot play. But let me see. Let's go to London. I wanted to see what London was talking about. Okay. Let me bring it to the stage.
I didn't mean to do that.
What did you do?
I clicked on London, and then now I'm I'm out of the show. But I hear you, but I'm not. I'm not in.
To digital ID. Okay. I was trying to figure out what was it. You can hear it, but I wasn't sure what they were saying. Digital ID. We said no. Okay.
Well, thank you,
Keisha,
London.
thank you. Yeah, exactly, Keisha. Thank you, London. It looks like we're missing some people. Let me bring Andrea back.
I'm back.
All right.
Because I went to London with you, but I went by myself.
Oh, okay.
How was it, Andrea?
Okay. It was too short.
All right. Before I click the last one, let's go over to Kim. Kim, can you hear us?
I am here. Yeah. Are you guys? Yeah. Did you just get here? Or you been here a while? A little bit. Yeah. I love all the costumes. Some creative people. I know. What is the biggest issue that brought you guys out?
I mean, there's so many things.
Everything. The man's crazy. The man's crazy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is business by fiat. It is the thrifting. It is the corruption. Outrageous disregard anything that the court says. I think, as I call it, I said a couple of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. He's blowing boats out of international water. This is why we're here today. And have you been to all the protests so far? Or? Yeah. Yeah.
I think she needs to put her phone closer to this person.
Yeah, I get you.
They don't want their face shown. That's why he's doing that.
Yeah, but it's so hard to hear.
Yeah, she needs to just pan away and let them talk.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Kim.
Yeah, I didn't show you on purpose. We're We the People Unite. We have a YouTube channel. Would you guys like to say something to our group here? Why it's important for everybody to be out? Would you mind doing that? Thank you. Can you guys see? Can we see? Where are we? Let me back up a little bit.
Okay, we see now.
We see? Okay, here we go. So just hold that. And what would you like to say?
I can't hear her.
To get out and exercise your constitutional right to let your voice heard. Don't be afraid. Just do something or you're not going to have anything to show.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sorry?
He feels intimidated.
Yes. We stand behind you. We stand behind you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. They will when it's too late, right?
It was us.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I came from but still, my God. Daddy, hey, you just wait till it comes out the next campaign appropriation. See about canceling the 72 elections because the country was in turmoil. Well, okay, Brand probably doesn't exist anymore. It's been absorbed, but I think it's the 26 election.
Well, we're going to have elections if we have anything to say about it. Yeah, yeah. No way. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate. I love the wig. Hi.
As they arrested the girlfriend of him.
Oh.
Yesterday. Caroline or Caroline haven't seen. Last night. Said,
like the Williams.
we arrested the girlfriend of Antifa. I think the girlfriend of Antifa.
It's called propaganda.
Yeah.
Psychological warfare.
Take on Netflix.
Hey, Kim, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
We can't really hear them. Can you put your phone mic closer to them?
It's right next to it. So, yeah. Right. I get it. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. She's extremely soft-spoken. Extremely soft-spoken. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I had a hard time hearing. So,
Okay. Well, why don't you
I
tell us
need
what
to
she was
fix-
saying?
She was just reiterating everything that we have been talking about, that they're not following the law. They're stomping all over the Constitution, and the man is literally insane. I mean, dementia Don, absolutely. So they're just, everything that we've been talking about for for the whole time we've been broadcasting. So I
Understandable.
want to.
You said you want to fix something. While you fix it, I'm gonna go over to a tape that's talking about Dublin. So you go ahead and make your updates, and I'm gonna go over to Dublin.
Perfect. Thanks. I'll be back.
No problem. I'm gonna just mute you. All right then, guys. So Keisha sent us something else from Dublin. So let's go ahead and hear some sound.
Click on it, make it bigger.
Let me see if I
And you can scroll to the next one.
Ooh, what was that, Keisha?
There's more pictures if you want to scroll to the next one.
Okay, let's go ahead on over. Okay, ICE can't get. Oh, okay. Make racism.
We
All
can't
right.
see.
You can't see? Oh,
No.
okay. Hang on, let me go back and let me bring it to the stage. Hold on. Somebody else is coming in. Oh, there's Marley. Hold on one second, guys. Hey, Marley.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you
All right.
loud and clear. So
I'm at
talk
the
to
San
us.
Francisco No Kings protest. There's a lot of people here.
Have you seen May Money? Oh, she
No,
in
she's in
Oakland.
Oakland.
Okay,
She's
you in
across the bay.
Yeah.
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 Wow, you look nice and clear and vivid. How's
Have
the
you seen,
temperature?
have you seen ice?
It's no ice. It's been in the 70s. We're walking in the shade right now, but it was hot.
Ooh.
It's like San
Yeah.
Francisco summertime.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of I've seen a lot of frogs, bunnies. There's one walking next to me here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah.
Will
They're
anybody
popular.
let you interview them?
What'd you say?
Would
It's kind of
anybody let you interview them?
Not yet. I'm waiting. We're working from the Embarcadero where the ferries go, and then we're marching to a park right now. When I
Okay.
get to a park, I'm thinking once we're stationary, I can like start interviewing people.
Okay. Thank you.
let me ask you this. It's kind of quiet, so everybody's just walking, no chanting, nothing.
There was chanting while we were standing. There's a little bit
Uh-huh.
of outbursts of chanting. They have some drummers. I have video on that. But now, right now, no, it's just pretty peaceful, holding up signs
Oh,
and
that's kind of
walking.
cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's good to have you, so we can definitely.
Did you come out by yourself?
Yeah, I'm by myself. I always do things by myself.
Well, thank you for being so brave.
Yeah. But it's peaceful. I
I'm
just
loving
wanted
your
to.
yellow. That yellow flower is saying
Oh yeah.
everything.
Somebody they were handing out flowers, so I took one, put it in my hat.
Perfect. Perfect. That's right. Show it off.
So I'll
Pan
check back
around.
in
Let's see.
later.
Okay, but
Turn
pan
around.
around before you leave us.
Okay.
Oh, cool. That's what
There's
I'm
a lot
talking
of
about.
people. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Love
powerful.
San Francisco.
I sent some
Wow.
video via text message to Living Legends.
Um,
So I don't know if you guys can put that up.
Well,
I'll post some.
we have
all
it
right.
in a chat. I mean, in a text message.
All
Yeah.
right. So, Keisha, if you can pull it and just put it in this link in our private chat, I can pull it from there and pull them up for her. All right, then, Marley, thanks for
All right.
definitely checking in with us.
Yeah,
And
no
when you're
problem.
ready to come on back, just let us know because we want to hear some of those interviews. All
Mhm.
All
right.
right. All right, no problem. Bye.
All right. Thanks, Mark. All right. So let's go ahead back over to we were looking at some photos, right, Keish?
Oh yeah, Ireland.
Ireland,
Yeah.
right. So this is yeah, ICE, ICE can get you know what. All right. All right. This one, Ireland, I'm so proud of you guys. Look at this. No kings. And the little girl got as the Statue of Liberty. Powerful. Absolutely powerful. Is that it?
Hey guys, listen
Yeah.
in. Listen in.
Okay.
Can't hear.
Start our speaker program at 2:45. Have fun, meet someone new, and let's protest.
Star Spangled Banner. I just saw a whole group of costumes. Where'd they go? I want to talk to those peeps. Can you guys hear me?
We hear you, but I didn't hear what you wanted us to hear.
It's the Star Spangled Banner. You couldn't hear it?
Uh-uh.
No, we couldn't hear it.
Well, what I'm going to do then is I brought my mic system, but it's, I don't know.
But we hear you very well.
Yeah, because I'm right next to the mic. I'm debating just take it off and let the iPhone do the work. So what did you
Yeah.
guys see in Ireland?
Oh, we saw some good ones. They were, what's that? The frogs, rabbits, and costumes. They were doing Roll It to the River. Then we
Yeah.
saw two guys. One said ice can, F themselves. And what else, Keisha? Oh, the little girl with her dad, I guess, or a gentleman. And they were showing that the United States. So that's kind of powerful, people. They're thinking about us.
It's cold.
Let me.
And I got on clothes.
I love that. What other countries have you guys seen? Any others?
Oh yeah, I've done Berlin, I did Madrid, Spain, and Rome, Italy. Participated.
There we go. Our eagle. A lot of costumes. Love it. I still haven't seen my friends. One is my son-in-law. Let me check the audio on this. See if we can get better audio.
August, I added videos to the stage if you can see them.
Yes, I can see them, and I'll pull them in once we're finished with
Okay.
you.
Those are Marley's videos.
Thank you.
Okay,
Keisha.
go ahead and show those. I'll be
Alright,
back.
Sounds good. Sound like a plan. All right, guys. But before we do that, Keisha did have one last one. I think it was South Korea. I wanted to show that one. I'm going to add it to the stage, and hopefully you guys can see it. Can you? It won't play for us because it is South Korea, and for some of the reason it's not playing for me. But this was good to see South Korea.
Yeah, and maybe because you're not logged in, because I can
Yeah,
see
that
it.
could be. Yeah, that could be. I would have to come out of everything and log in.
Yeah,
can't
it's fine.
just jump
But yay,
over.
South Korea.
Yay. Absolutely. That's
And then
powerful.
I put another one of Ocean Beach. They did their people
Down
message.
below?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Is that it? Let's try to. Ooh, oh God, this is powerful. Hold on, let me share it. Wow, Keisha, this one is gorgeous. I'm gonna stop sharing and I'll share Ocean Beach. Let me know when you guys have it up. Oh gosh. Come on. Mine is running slow. Let me know if you guys see it. You guys can't see it?
Not yet.
I'm asking it to share. Even Kim got stuck. I'll come back to that one, Keish. Let's see what's wrong. Let's pull this one in. This one of Marley's.
Yeah, this is different.
We're kind of winning, actually. We got this right here.
Wow. That's powerful. All right. Let me see if I can find the other ones. Let me pull those in. Okay. How about this one? It's like it's the okay. Hang on, Keisha. Let me see if this one. That's back to Kim.
Just in line right now. I got my Make America Comfort Again, but hat on. Excuse me. Thank you. I can get these guys. Let's get louder.
We're gonna do it till Mike's out. Stupid motherfucker embarrassing the whole country. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You little son of a bitch. You think you're just gonna get up in the morning and tweet out some bullshit? No one wants to hear it. No one wants to see it. Fuck Donald Trump, baby. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump, baby. Fuck Donald Trump.
All right. They told us how they felt. And Jazzy, you are so cool. Here's another one.
That's funny.
All right. Thanks, Keisha, for loading these up for us.
And
This
then
is
I have a video from Roseanne.
okay. Where is that one? It's
Put it up.
this one.
Hey
This is
everyone, it's
Roseanne.
Roseanne again, and I am here with two of my fellow Placer County individuals. And your name?
Jennifer.
Lamont. Hi.
Hi.
So
Hi.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
There's a great sign. So tell me, what brought you out here today?
Oh, we're fighting for America, hoping to bring back equality and democracy and supporting our fellow Americans.
Great, thank you. And you, sir?
Same thing. Same thing. I was reading the Declaration of Independence yesterday, and it just really struck a chord as to the importance of the founding of this country.
Yes.
And
Yesterday on our show, we did a deep dive into the Declaration of Independence. So,
yeah,
it is. It's amazing.
It's important. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Then and now,
Yep.
the similarities. I mean,
Exactly.
it's craziness. So, anyways.
Great. Thanks, Roseanne. Is Roseanne still with us or she had to drop off? That was really, really good to get that interview in. Jazzy, you have me tickle pink over here. Jazzy is always on fire. Never thought. That is so true, Jazzy. So true. I never heard F Donald Trump techno music either. That is good. Keisha, do we have anything else? Let's go back over into private chat and see what's
Oh,
out.
are you able to pull up that Ocean Beach one?
The Ocean Beach. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's the one I wanted to. Okay, let me see if I can pull it in, share my screen, and it is playing on my windows. No, come on, share. That was from today?
I believe so.
Okay. Let me pull it in. Oh, there it is. All right. Let me give it some volume so you guys can hear. See if I can see full screen. Oh, they didn't have any volume, Keisha?
No, I think it's really just about the image. If you click on it, you should be able to enlarge it.
Oh, that's amazing. Whoa.
Yeah, that's people.
Whoa. And this is Ocean?
Ocean Beach, California.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's from San
Those are
Francisco.
people, David.
Yeah.
Oh, that's powerful. Yes, on 50.
The sign is people. And it's turning around. Look.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
This is the same city that did something similar, the first No Kings protest.
Right. It was just it didn't say no kings. No, that's all they had was no kings, right?
I
So
think
they
so.
so they increased it to put yes on 50
You
with the
bet.
flags. I love it.
Yep.
This
They're
is
so
powerful.
good.
Yeah, that's powerful. That's absolutely powerful.
I like that one, Keisha. I like that. I like
Good
that,
job.
August.
Yeah, Keisha, that was the I'm sorry that we couldn't even get up South Korea. That would have been so powerful. But like Keisha said, I would have to sign in order to get it. Did I miss any of them, Keisha? I think I got, oh wait, did I do? Yeah, I did Idaho.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I did do. Okay, I got it. So guys, here we are on No Kings. Did we miss anybody? Is Kim coming back? Kim, if you can hear us, send a smoke signal.
Smoke signal.
See, that's what I like. Thanks for that smoke signal.
I'm still looking for my peeps. This place is getting packed. There he is.
Hi. How are you?
Oh my God, I'll never find you in Elvis. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
He doesn't want to be on
Hi.
camera, but that's okay. He's behind the camera. He's taking pictures today, lots. So we'll get the benefit of some of those, right?
Here.
Absolutely.
How you doing?
Good. Trying to get some people to talk to me. Nobody wants to be on the camera.
Okay, well, tell them that they can say whatever they want to say and you'll shoot a sign.
Maybe, yeah. That's always the issue here. But I found that couple. I think the older couples. We still focus on the older couples. Okay? We're showing.
Somewhere. She's with Alex. She came into other people. So it's Alice. That's it. Us. Yeah. Glad we were. You got here early. So
I did. I got here early. I want to get everything set up. I love all the costumes.
yeah. Right. I'm gonna walk around and take some pictures and text me Canadian people.
Thanks, sweetie. All right. Love ya.
We love you
My
too.
son. They love you. Oh, I love the No King shirts.
Show it to us.
Oh, there's a zebra. Do you see the zebra coming our way?
No, you're kind of. Oh wait, we almost saw it. There he is.
There he is. Hi. Yeah, I don't know how to fix. I got the new phone, and so I haven't played with the cameras on it. I did something earlier that zoomed in, and I tried to zoom out, but it's not working.
Okay, Keisha, you have a 17.
No, I have an Android.
Now I can zoom out on the camera itself. I can't do it within StreamYard for some reason.
Wow. So Kim, are they selling No King shirts out there?
Are they selling them? That's a great question. Let's go find out.
Yeah, let us know if they're selling them.
I
because-
made, let me see if I can show it to you. It's a homemade one. I didn't order it online. So it's not great. But I made a, let me see if you can see it. I made a We the People
Oh, nice.
t-shirt. But yeah, but it's too hot. It's long sleeve.
Oh, it's not. Yeah.
It's like,
Just fold it up and put it on your back.
let me ask these gentlemen if they'll talk to me. You didn't know this. Hi guys. Hi. We're We the People. We're just ordinary, everyday people, and we're streaming the protest live. Would you guys mind talking to the group? Well, no. Here's I think my biggest question today is, what was the event or the issue, that was the turning point for you? You said we're coming out.
Well, it's been an issue for us from the start. Just as things were going sideways, we knew we had to come out and say something and represent that people have the power, and we have to show that. And we came out today because we try to go to protests when we can, and this is a great one. No Kings, a lot of people out here today. It's so great. Yeah, it's so great to see so many Americans out here telling the world that we're not going to put up with this.
Absolutely.
We're going to fight it, and we're going to win.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was the lack of due process right from the start. Yeah, that's once you lose that, you have zero rights in this country. And I'm shocked more people don't understand that very simple fact. We have to fight.
I love your sign because Congress is complicit.
Absolutely stop this madness today by simply reclaiming the powers that they are afforded by the Constitution that Trump has usurped. They are completely complicit.
Absolutely. Thanks, guy. 100% with you. Yeah.
Hey, we're going to fight till the end.
Absolutely.
I have no grandkids, but I'm fighting for other people's grandkids.
My first granddaughter was just born. So that's even more. We're fighting for this next generation, right?
Thank you.
With you. Thanks,
you for
guys.
being out here.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Did you guys hear any of it?
We heard it all.
Oh,
Positive.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, I handed him the mic, so.
Much better.
We've heard all of that.
Okay. I was going to get a handheld and do all that, but I've got to figure the tech out with my iPhone first. So I'll get one of those for the next one.
Well, hopefully this will get rid of them.
Say that again?
I said, hopefully this will get rid of him.
I think it's going to take a few more, but we'll be here for it. That's
Okay.
for sure. We're here for it because they're going to keep getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go see if I can find some more peeps. Anybody saying how many people have been out so far yet?
They said the numbers are in the millions.
I've seen 7 million, but that's not confirmed.
I think it's going to be double what it was last time. But it's hard because some people were saying it was 5 million last time. Others were saying it was 11 million. So it's hard to say, right?
Yeah.
Do they take the numbers from everyone that registered, or how are they counting all these people?
They look at the crowd size and estimate by each location, I think, the size of the crowd, because hardly anybody registers, especially now because they don't want their name out there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I used to register. I don't register anymore, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm out here, Wi-Fi, face on camera.
My whole name.
Yeah. I'm not exactly incognito here, so let me
All right. While Kim is doing that, Kim, I'm gonna mute you until you're ready to go back live again. I'm gonna play another video that we have. Okay?
Sounds good. Thanks, Scott.
Yep.
All right. So here we go. We're just gonna add this back over to the stage, and let's go. Let's play this video with volume.
The Democrats at broad table there. Also, I'm going to just repeat again. Please take a sticker from Terry or Jared, who are walking around. I don't know where they are now. Terry in the yellow. No bad kids. No bad kids. No bad kids. One more time. No bad kids. Very good. Excellent. Hey. All right. Look at you. Look at you guys. You're here. You showed up. So don't go anywhere. The Democrats abroad table is on to my right, your left, right? They are here for voter registration and mail-in. There are 2,500 rallies going on.
The body scanner reveals the brutal truth about your body that your regular scale will never tell you.
What is doing?
For weeks, my scale showed I wasn't losing weight despite diet and
I don't know why it does this.
exercise. I was about to give up until I discovered the Hume Body Pump.
Oh
This
gosh.
isn't just another smart scale. It's a complete
just,
body
like,
intelligence
takes
system
over.
used in over
You
12,000
gotta
health.
get YouTube Premium.
Yeah, I do.
Portugal's very friendly to Americans. In fact, there's a lot of Americans that have moved over there, and
Yeah, my
very
nephew is there in Portugal.
yeah, very nice people.
That's where Mo and her husband are going.
Yeah, my husband actually passed away there when we were on a trip, but I only bring that up because they were so humane and wonderful to me and helping me along to get through it all. So good people.
I'm gonna try it again and see if I can play it. Because it seemed like it was gonna be a good thing. I
Well,
don't
that's
know
still a
why.
good memory, Maureen.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else do we have?
We have Boston, Charlotte, and San Diego.
Okay, let me see if Boston would be nice and kind to me. I'll let you know in a minute, guys. I'll go ahead and stage it and pull it in, and it should be. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see it in a minute. I'm adding it to the stage. Oh, come on.
I'm surprised May Money hasn't come back.
Yeah, I know. She had a lot of good stuff for us.
Wow.
All right, let's see what they're saying.
Look at this. Millions of people across the country
Goodness.
as we speak against the policies of President Trump.
Wow.
This is Boston. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at this. Millions of people across the country marching as we speak against the policies of President Trump. This is Boston. Look at that.
It says, Trump, you finally got the big crowd you wanted.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
That's
shoot.
funny.
Okay, that was Boston. We have Charlotte. Did we show Charlotte already, Keish?
Earlier.
But
Yeah. And well, let's see what she pulled up. Let me see if I can bring in Charlotte. Guys. Okay. I want to take that off and I'll bring in Charlotte for you. Hopefully you guys are getting something to eat real quickly while these are playing because it's been a long day.
I agree. I had to get something
After
to
those
eat too,
speeches wrapped
August.
up, there was a song as folks got ready to hit the streets to march. Any moment now, we are expecting. But again, this is a live look back here at home, a live look at First Ward Park. We heard from speakers, several speakers, and after those speeches wrapped up, there's a song as folks got ready to hit the streets to march. Any moment now, we are expecting.
All right, from some unknown reason, I can't seem to maximize the screen, but that was Charlotte. And what else do we have, guys? San Diego? Did we show San Diego?
I don't think so. I don't recall seeing San Diego. That would be interesting.
I thought we saw San Diego with Roseanne. No.
Well, we're gonna see.
No,
If
we can see it again.
Yeah, I don't.
California.
Oh yeah, San Diego we did see with Roseanne, but let's show it again.
Oh.
Hey, what we did lose?
I walked away for a little bit.
I was like, I didn't realize. I mean, we've been on for 4.5 hours.
Yeah,
I got hungry.
I did
And
too.
why not? Why not? All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be San Diego, if it will ever show.
It's showing.
It is showing? Okay, let me get
Uh-huh.
some volume on it. And let me continue. I'm going to back it up, guys, and play it again.
Downtown.
That's a good number of people.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it was. It was. Keisha, quick question. Look out there and see if you see anything about ICE, any protests, any violence for all this protest. While I go over here to put up some things that Jazzy might be saying.
I also put up
Momo.
to the stage a video from May.
Okay, I'll take that in a minute. Let's just see what everyone's saying. Yeah, look at that crowd size. Okay. And yes, that's so true. 3 hours already, Jazzy. Did I miss any comments out there? Please let me know, guys, because I'm kind of multitasking. So you guys got to be my ears.
Yeah.
And tomorrow. And we refuse to be ruled by any demigod. We refuse to bow down.
to a rogue administration that has shown us every single day since January 20th that they want to create a world that does not care if this baby lives or dies, if this elder sees her last few years with dignity and love. Healthcare justice is the floor. We seek liberation. We, in the California's 12th district, we are rising up today from despair, and we shed absolutely no fear that our peaceful, glorious coming together is more mighty than the sword, and we are not afraid of anything that they give us, because scripture has been clear. Woe to those, woe to those who make unjust laws and oppressive decrees. The truth is the power, and the power that is ours. And I just want to say, and I want to be clear as I close, we cannot give in to cynicism. We are the power. We cannot give in to the demands of a wannabe king. We cannot in any way, shape, or form capitulate, and they want us to be weak, and we are not. They want us to stand down, and we refuse. But the truth is that the people, your children to your elders are the light. And while I said that we are in fact in the midnight of this republic, midnight don't last forever. And dawn is coming. Dawn is coming because the people gathered here today, all 10,000 of us here, all 5 million of us around the country in this very moment, we are telling the administration, we will never bow down. We will never be on our knees. As I say no kings, you say no kings. No kings. The people of Oakland, as I say no tyrants, you say no tyrants. No motherfucking tyrants. As I say, it is about the collective us. Say the collective us. Collective us. All power to the people. Thank you very much. All power to the people indeed.
All right. All powers to the people.
And we're going to flip every council, every single seat on the school board, all the community college districts, every supervisory district, and ensure that we have strong progressives at every level of government. I look forward to representing all of you. Let's continue to kick ass. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing speeches. And I think it means it's time for some music.
That means it's time to mute.
We kind of missed it because we didn't see that you was on. We were playing another video.
Yeah, I was listening to the video. It was really good. So I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
So I was listening to this. There's speakers throughout the day, but I wanted to get a view of the crowd over here, people who are watching the speakers, getting the cheers.
We're going to get some music going here. We did some old school music before these speakers. Now we're doing some new school music. Let me ask you guys this. Have any of you seen the incredible new movie K-Pop Demon Hunters? That's when all my youngins come out. Guys, see you. If you don't know it,
All right, we're going to mute Kim real quickly, and we're going to go to another video that Keisha sent up. I believe this one is Seattle. We're trying to bring Seattle up. Let's add it to the stage.
Oh, I just saw that.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. Have you eaten, August?
No, there's no time for that, and I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to bring this one up, and it won't come to the stage. I'm adding it. All right, let's try to, something must be blocking us. Let's see, who is this? Yes, something's blocking us. Hang on one second. We have a technical difficulty, so one moment. I should be able to add this one to the stream. How about now? You guys can see it?
Yes.
I guess they're simulating ICE have invaded the Constitution.
It says ice slice.
Are they pretending ICE knocked them down?
No, they're saying that they're ice lice, like ice is
Ice.
lice.
Oh, nice.
They're
Oh,
trying to destroy the Constitution.
thanks, Keisha. I'm too busy laughing over here. This is crazy. This one is good. Let's go to Melbourne. Let me see if I can pull this one. Oh, it's almost the same thing. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. One moment. I think I have too many. Did someone just joined in? Yeah, one moment.
Hey guys.
Hi, Kitty.
Hi, Katie.
How we all doing?
Yeah.
Good. How are you?
Tired.
You feel okay today?
Yeah, I was out this morning for like 2 hours. I was live on Millennial Gaze.
And you burnt yourself out, huh?
Yeah, we were expecting, I think, 3,000 to 4,000 people in Harrisburg, and we had at least 6.
Oh,
6 people?
6,000.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
I heard
better
there was
than-
over. I heard there was over 100,000 in New York City.
It was like it looked like it was over 200,000.
yeah,
That's
even
awesome.
more than that. Yeah, that was
But it's,
amazing.
but it's people all over the country to make up for your numbers too. Your numbers were good. 5,000 is good.
Yeah.
Or 6,000.
Oh yeah, especially Harrisburg. Harrisburg's not that big of an area, so I got to interview some cool people too.
Oh, do you have any of it to share?
Let me go through. Let me find on my YouTube, on Millennial Gaze's YouTube, and we'll go from there. Let me see.
Okay.
I interviewed a local rep. That was really cool. I forget what exactly he's either running for or doing, but I also interviewed some frogs.
Some frogs, that's funny.
Very important. Very important.
Lots
We
of
had,
fun.
let's see, we had frogs, eagles, sharks. There was a lot of animals.
Any aliens?
Yes.
I love
Yes,
the
there was
aliens for some reason.
All right, guys. So I'm going to try to see if I can bring in this video from Melbourne.
Okay.
All right. Let me know if you guys can see it real quickly, and then we can go over to campus.
Yes, I'm starting to sweat, and now my shirt's on, but I'm feeling. It's the sound that I bounce and rebounds and rebounds on the ceiling.
Big booty.
Okay, that was Melbourne.
That was good. Those are the Aussies.
What's that?
They're the Aussies. They're great.
Yeah, down under. That's good that we're getting support from all over the nation. And
Yeah, I've seen Ireland too.
Yeah, we saw it earlier. Yeah.
Well, 51 time step to play.
50. Yeah, the 50-51 is where I'm interviewing a local rep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it was really cool. I got to see a lot of friends out there too. So that was always nice.
all right. I'm pausing them, but they're not just like staying paused. I don't know.
I'm not super great with the camera work, so y'all gotta forgive me for that.
That's okay.
This was my first.
We have other
This
stuff
was
that
like
we're tuning in right now. So, Keisha, what is this one?
Next up should be Salt Lake City.
Salt
Oh,
Lake City. Okay.
Well, we're up here. Okay.
I'll start it again.
Ain't no king in the USA. Ain't no
I'm
king.
trying to pause it. Can you guys see the screen?
yeah.
Okay.
USA. Rising up. He ain't God. He ain't no fool. No matter what he say. Sing the truth. He says well. No, he won't. Say not today. Not today. 'Cause there ain't no king. Ain't no king in the USA. USA.
All right. That was definitely.
Yeah.
That was Salt Lake City that is saying there is no kings out there. And then we do have Paris. So let's go to Paris and see what we can get out of there. Let me get some. Oh, we just have photos, Keish.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do them one at a time. So let's try to see if we could bring those in and we could show it. So this is Paris, everyone. Let me know when you can see the screen. All right.
There it is. Oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
We have to acknowledge too the fact that like Paris and France are out there like protesting for us, because I remember when I was in France, they do not like Americans very much.
Well, you don't like idiot Americans. They're nice.
That's very true.
Cool.
That's very true. But so this is a big deal.
Well, actually, when I was in France and Paris, that's true. There's some of that, but most of them really are very nice. And yeah.
It doesn't help that when I was there, I was with a group that acted very American, so they would get pissed off.
There you go.
We didn't experience that when we went to France as a group. You know, everybody was on their best behavior, and we were trying to learn the language and understand. Here's another photo that says "No fake," you know, king way, something like that.
No fucking way.
No fucking.
Oh, that's what it's saying. Okay, thanks, Keish. All right.
No
and
faking way.
No fucking way. It's like no fucking way.
Oh, is that what that means?
Is that what that means? Okay. Here I'm thinking they're trying to say fake. Okay. I had to go back to that one real quick. All right.
You know, like a fake heart.
Oh, look at that little cutie. Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yes,
Cassius
he
unicorn.
is.
Yeah.
Teaching
Keisha,
them
you
young.
found some good ones. You really found some good ones. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. And let me see. Last but not least on there, we can go ahead and I'm waiting for it to load. And
Earlier when I was out, I didn't realize how much battery it would take, because I have like this microphone that's plugged into the bottom of my phone, and then I had two mics, so I had one for me and one for who I would talk to, and yeah, my phone lasted probably about 2 hours before it died.
Yeah, they said, who was that to say get a backup? Was that was Keisha and August?
I said it.
Get the battery extender, the extended battery.
Yeah, I said that.
Mm-hmm.
Here
Yeah.
on that one. All right, we have.
So if you want to go to 5051 is the timestamp.
Now we have.
I like that. I like that intro though. That's fun.
I like it too.
Pardon my daughter. She's having a giggle fit in the background.
Well, as long as
She's
she's
not crying.
we could
Oh
take
no, she's not a crier. I didn't take her to the protest. No, that would have been a lot.
That would have made her cry.
No, but I should start soon the interview. But this is just like me playing with my camera and stuff. Come on. Yeah, that's a lot of people on the steps. I mean, it was filled from the bottom of the state capitol building all the way up to the top of the steps, and then the road in front of the capitol was totally full of people too.
It would have made sense if they put it
Hi, Katie Carrick. So I'm live on my YouTube channel right now, and I was wondering if I could chat with you for a minute. So this is my first time doing this. Oh, okay. So we've got Justice Fleming here. You are. What is your position?
So I'm one of our state representatives here.
Oh, you got a little mic. I love it.
So you're here today, obviously, supporting the No Kings.
I am.
Have you been to other No Kings ones before?
No, I have not. This is
your
my
first one.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good one to have for your
I
first.
know. I do appreciate it. There are a lot of people here.
Yeah.
So just people are fed up.
Yeah, this is my third big protest, I think. I was here in February and then in June. And so with everything going on right now, I don't even know where to start, honestly.
Right, and that's intentional, right? That's their
Yeah.
strategy. It's just, you know, Steve Bannon called it flood the zone. They did this in 2016. It's the same tired old playbook.
Yeah.
It's the same tactics and garbage that we're used to seeing. But this time, it's hurting so many more people. We gave them an opportunity to double down on their agenda, which was in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's really, really frustrating. But my message here today is going to be, it doesn't have to be this. If we elect people who are accountable to us, if we elect people, and we've got big elections this year here locally, all your local elections are, you know, elections for judge, very important positions.
Yeah.
But then next year we have a gubernatorial election, we have a congressional election here in our area. So we can't send the same old people back to Washington and expect a different result.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why I'm here today. And, you know, we enough is enough. We've had it.
Because I know for me, you know, we hear people say all the time, like, oh, call your representatives, call these people. I have a mic. So for me, it's frustrating because, like, we've got Scott Perry and Dave McCormick and John Fetterman, who are all just, in my mind, basically useless.
Well, and I've done that. I mean, listen, what are we going to see out of the one big, terrible, ugly bill?
One big bullshit bill.
You know, what are we going to see? We're going to see massive spikes in health insurance premiums.
Yeah.
We are seeing. I'll talk about this. I'm one of the speakers.
Oh, awesome.
So you'll hear more about this.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, I'll talk about the effects of that, and it's horrible. It's horrible on working Americans. It's horrible on working families.
Yeah.
So and you know, the hate and the rhetoric that we see, it's just completely unacceptable. So I'm so excited to be here. So excited to be with people who are looking to make a change. But we need this momentum to sustain through this year, next year, and beyond. So, so this never happens again.
And I know for us, like my friend and I that do this channel, she's out in Oakland, California, but you know, we look at all the social media stuff and all the people on YouTube. We don't see a lot of people our age.
You can stop it there, August.
So, you know, we're just trying to bring awareness and show some people.
So he's a normal guy. One of his kids is in one of the groups my husband teaches at school. He was just at their football game last night as a ticket collector, like, and it's good to have normal guys like this out there and talking. And I've seen him at other stuff too, just involved in the community, like not just protests. And if we can't talk to our like local representatives, like for me, I mentioned like John Fetterman is one of my senators, like, ugh. So try to talk to him and people like Justin, and to try to get your voice heard. So
It was good.
It was very good, Katie. He seems very approachable as well.
oh yeah, he's really authentic too. And as soon as I said my last name, and he recognized me from when I saw him somewhere before. So
Oh, nice.
Great.
And I liked how you approached him. It was very natural and human. So good job.
yeah, I'm very it was funny when I was doing my stream, I was running into like friends and stuff, and I think it was May and Jazzy in the chat, and they're just like, wow, more people that you know just everywhere. I'm like, yeah, I know people.
That's good.
And what is the flood zone tactic?
Flood the zone is just like keep throwing info at you of like all this stuff of just all this bullshit that they're doing. Yeah.
To the point where you
They
get,
do the same thing to them they do to us. Just throw stuff out there.
and also to the point where you get overwhelmed and you can't handle it because there's so much coming at you at one time.
Yeah, and that's what we need to do. We need to throw it back. There's no kings, no kings. You hear me? No kings.
So, Jazzy, I hear you about Fetterman needs to go, but for me, it's like I want to know how come he did a 180. He hasn't done a 360. It's really a 180. I'm very surprised.
Brain
that
damage.
Could it be the event that took place that made him feel the way he feel? Because when he had that event, they said that he couldn't. They're the ones. MAGA was indicating that Fetterman wasn't capable of going forward, and he kind of fought through it. And his supporters really stood by him and willed him back. And it's almost like he kind of turning on his supporters. So I would love to hear from Fetterman and understand what is it that he see that we're missing. Because for me, he's done a 180 and I'm very disappointed.
I know there was also some people, some are saying it was more than one stroke. Some are saying that, you know, even his staff is uncomfortable with him, and that not only had he turned on, you know, his supporters, but he was treating his staff horribly too. And there was I know there was some mental health stuff. I think that was after the stroke. So I'm not sure 100% just what was all there. Yeah, and his wife too, Jazzy.
What about his wife?
She was his wife was even saying that he had changed.
Oh. Do you think it was because they talked about his shorts and t-shirts too much? You know, because they felt he wasn't dressed appropriately. But then if you go over to the MAGA game, they was the ones that when the Ukraine, you know, when Zelensky came, they talked about it. They still talk about his outfit up until this week.
Like, I just...
Yeah, it just seemed to change all of a sudden to me.
The fact that they're so, like, MAGA just loves to be so hell-bent on, like, these small little things about, like, their what they wear, and just it's just so frustrating.
It is.
I'm going to change the subject right now. Thanks to Keisha, South Korea. So hopefully you guys can see the screen. If not, just go ahead and make your screen bigger. But we're going to call out exactly what it says. Keisha, you want to read it, or would you like me?
Oh, this isn't right. Let me.
But they do have a point. If please check the link. But this is what came up. But what they're saying, yes, this is their situation back then. But now they forgot all that and became genocidal.
And they forgot to say no clothes,
no food, no house, no country. 1945. Please check the link and let me know. But this is what came up. I'm scrolling.
Can you try copying it again? Because I clicked the link and that's not what came up.
All right. Sometimes it does that. Let me try
Yeah, I
it
said
again.
the same today.
All right. Let's try it again. Yep. That's what keeps coming up for me on that link. Keish.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the same thing. I probably need to, if this is what keeps coming up, it's probably telling me I need to log into Instagram or so. But that's what keeps coming up for me.
I also put a video from May in the backstage.
Okay. I'll pull this up.
Yeah.
Vote them out. This is Oakland. And forward. Our people go hard. To the left. We don't need no ICE. That's right. Or no National Guard. Cha-cha. We stand with Barbara Lee saying hands off our city. No and no
Hey, it's hard to record it. Do this at the time.
Them out. No king. And forward. No king. To the left. We want a strong democracy. We gotta turn this all around. Cha-cha. No king. No king. No kings. No king. We gotta vote them out. This is California. Forward. Our state is blue. Plus that orange and purple working families party come through. Cha-cha. Passing Prop 50 can flip the Congress swiftly because we say no kings. We gotta vote them out. No king. And forward. No king. To the left. We want a strong democracy.
Yo, that was
That's great.
awesome.
Wow,
That
they
was
were really good
awesome.
out there.
Wow, I'm telling you. Again, did anybody hear from any dissension in the ranks? Did we hear any problems? It's starting to get dark here in NYC. You guys still in the Pacific Coast, still have sunshine, but the night is falling upon us, and we're hoping there's nothing.
May Money said, are we going to be on in 30 minutes? She said she wants to hang out if we are.
I saw a report that, what was it? NYPD, it was like over 100,000 people and no arrests. At least from our side of the protest. Yeah.
Was that a yes or no, August?
We're here. 7 o'clock. We'll be shutting down. I'm waiting to hear back from Kim. I haven't heard from Kim yet. If somebody can try to text Kim and see. Right now, I'm just only putting up
Not sure.
some of
but
the quotes.
welcome. Okay.
Katie, how's your musical going? How's Rhett?
Oh, we were off this week because they had another play going on at the theater.
Oh, wow.
So I actually got to spend some time with my husband and daughter. But now after this weekend, it'll start back up again. So I'll be super busy.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. That stuff's not public yet, so.
All right.
No,
So,
we're live.
so we
Yeah,
do
but
have- so we're
Well,
live. So
in
let's.
public, I ain't hear you anyway.
It's okay. Let's move on, guys. We're trying to stay focused on no kings. All right. We'll do personal.
Oh, we want to
backstage.
change the subject.
Thank you. I'm
Click on
trying
the
to.
Toronto one, August.
Where is it?
It's in the private and
Okay.
on the Toronto one.
All right. Let me see if I can scroll and find it. Toronto. Did you just load it up? Oh, okay. I think
No,
I
it's
see it.
Keisha did.
Keisha did. All right. Thank you. All right. Give me a minute. Let me add it to. Let me
I
share
like
this.
that song. It's in my head now. No kings.
No kings.
It's in my head.
All right. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see it in a minute. Okay, why did it do that? Oh, my machine might be getting tired.
It's tired.
My machine.
It needs some oil. And we didn't throw anybody to the ground.
All right. That was Toronto. Thank you for that.
Those costumes are really cute.
They are. I think Kim quoted them as $200
Yeah, she
or maybe
did.
more.
Wow. It's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. All right, let's get some quotes up. Let's see. Who's still with us? Momo's still with us. This is great,
Oh,
guys.
Kim, you want to text Kim?
Yes, if somebody can reach out to see where she is and how she's making out there.
Okay.
Yeah, that song, No Kings.
It just sticks in your head really
No
quick.
Kings. Yeah, that one's kind of sticking in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Let me see. Is there any one backstage or anything like that?
I'm texting her.
Flighted Pokemon.
All right. You guys fan out, look on your internet, and let us know if we have any incidents out there. No news is good news, but just check and see for me. We just want to make sure. I don't have time because normally when Kim is talking, I'm behind the scene trying to get the latest and greatest to see what's going on. So if you guys can do that for me, that would be cool. Keisha? I see that Zoran shirt, Keisha. Let me just call you out real quick. Move.
Yes.
Keisha, move. Oh, there you go. She finally moved. On the screen, it looked like you stuck and you busy probably working. Oh, that's I love the colors. It was yellow. Perfect. Perfect color. All right. So no news is good news. You guys are not seeing anything? Nothing?
I'm looking to see if we even got a number. It's people that are still alive.
I wonder what Hawaii's doing, because aren't they like 3 hours behind us on the West Coast? I'm not
Yeah,
even sure.
yeah, they are.
So they may still be going.
They given the number of how many protests there are, 2,000 to 2,500, but they're not given a number of how many people.
Hey, Jazzy, check and see if you seeing any news out there that you can tell us for us, please.
I'm still seeing 7 million.
Yeah,
You
they
see
still
some
have events.
7 million people.
Whoa.
I'm not even seeing it. Where are you seeing it, Keisha?
Social media.
Oh, I'm in Google. I in Google.
Oh wow.
So you looking at? Let's see.
San Francisco formed a massive No Kings Yes on 50 sign on the beach.
Yeah, we did play that. Keisha provided us
Oh, okay.
with that.
Sorry. I must have gone to get my puppy.
Yeah, you
That's
stepped
so
away.
cool. That's
No,
so cool.
and the flag was spinning. It was so awesome. Yeah,
Oh
the flag was
wow.
spinning. Let me pull it back up. That was in Ocean Beach, right, Keish?
Wow.
Yeah, Ocean Beach.
I know where
Ocean
that
Beach. Okay, let me
is.
see if I can pull that one back up and see if we
Where
can go
that
with it.
is.
Because that was awesome.
Yeah, wow.
All right. And here we go with Ocean Beach from brought to you by Ocean Beach, but also thanks to Keisha.
Wow.
And it was amazing.
That's crazy. Wow. Wow.
Here it is in a full screen. To think those bodies and watching it spin. I know Jazzy was kind of impressed by it as well, right, Jazz?
Yeah. Wow. You notice that the flag is upside down, meaning distress?
I think they were just spinning it, but I could be wrong. It could be you could be right that it's in distress, but it was almost spinning.
Not Fox. Kansas City 5 said that he's so bad, that Trump is so bad, the introverts are here.
The who?
Oh, I've seen those signs.
Well, the quiet people that don't normally come out.
Oh, the introverts.
Hmm.
I just saw a photo of somebody dressed up as an inflatable Squidward from SpongeBob, and it said his sign says, "Sorry for being weird. This is my first dictatorship."
Well, mine's not giving no numbers yet.
I'm seeing some photos around the world, like Germany, Portugal.
Andre, I put a link in the chat for you.
Okay, and then it says No King's Day today, non-violent protest. See? Oh, millions gather across the No King's protest.
All right,
Okay.
you provided us with Chicago dances. Let's split the Chicago dance. I'm just gonna back this up. Roll it. That was awesome. Once again, thank you, Keisha.
No problem.
Ain't no king. Thank you, Keisha, for providing that. That was awesome. No king.
Made money put first they came for the immigrants. So I posted because I know the rest of this damn poem. And that's the end of it. But it's funny. So they came and protested is what they're saying. I haven't heard back from Kim yet.
So I did see, I'm just scouting for like news and arrests regarding No Kings.
I haven't seen any yet.
In Las Vegas, there was one arrest for disorderly conduct.
Probably was drunk.
It doesn't say who or what. That's all it says. And that it was taken care of pretty quickly.
All right, I'm gonna add to the stage what's going on, and where's this one, Keish?
Read it. No.
Oh, that's Phoenix, Arizona. Well, all right, Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you.
Trump for prison. Love it.
And this one is for Andrea. Okay.
What?
You put a link in for Andrea, right? Not for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
wants to see
I don't have threads. I thought I had threads, but I guess I never signed in.
Okay, guys, we're coming up at the top of the hour. So we want to hear from you in the chat. Please let us know. How do you think this No King's Day was successful? It's really going to tell us what Trump's action, but we know he's feckless. We know he's not going to make any changes for good. But I think we proved our points. Let's go around and quickly do a quick round robin. Let's start off with Maureen. Maureen, please. What's your thoughts?
I like the numbers, the energy, and that everybody conducted themselves without any violence, which I didn't think they would. And it makes you hopeful. And actually, I've been doing this 3 hours now, but it's been worthwhile. And kudos to all of you that worked so hard on this. Lucia, August,
Hey,
everybody.
I couldn't do it without you sitting in here with us as well, my love. All right, let's go ahead on over to Roseanne. You have the floor.
Thank you. I'm just going to ditto what Maureen said. I'm very, very proud of everyone in our country today who showed up, and no violence, just lots of love and laughter and taking a stand against this regime. So I'm happy to have been a part of it, the little bit that I was there, and to be with all of you guys. So thank you, Keisha, August, for everything that you did to make this happen today.
Thank you, Maureen. I'm going to read off from Momo in the crowd. Today's show, The Power of the People. We are the change. We are looking for, and I think she was trying to say forward, but didn't catch the end of that. But that's powerful. All right, let's go ahead. Andrea, talk to me, partner in crime.
One person can make a difference. It said 93,000 were in Redding, California. That was good.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a big, yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a big red county.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
That's Shasta County. Wow. Holy gosh.
Roseanne, you know, we're Inverness, California, so I was up there with family. But every house, and it's not a big population, but they had the signs up to vote yes on 50 and to, yeah, I was amazed.
Wow.
I thought that would be a little pocket there too.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of people tired of him.
Yeah.
All right,
So
let me
one
read.
person can make a difference.
Yeah.
I hear you, Andrea. And that is so powerful in what you're saying, because when you think that, oh, I'm just one person out of thousands, out of millions, out of 100 million, but you can make that difference because you can turn someone around. I like what Jazzy is saying. I think this was way bigger than the last one, and I will agree with you, Jazzy. I think more people came out, and also people showed up and showed out. So we really appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead on over to Keisha.
I am very uplifted by the number of people who came out to protest across the world. I think it's beautiful. And I just hope that people maintain this momentum and use it to go forward and make more positive changes and protest and do other things to try and counteract the actions of this administration. The protest should not end today.
Sounds like a plan. That I will agree with you on that. All right, Katie, you're up.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Jazzy about it being way more people than last time. One of the things that we talked about today at the protest was, I think it was in June, so a lot of people were like on vacation and doing stuff. So just the fact of so many people, like I saw so many people coming out today. Like for me, I saw so many people from like different walks of even my life being at protests that I've never seen before, which was really cool. So I want this momentum to keep going. And for any of you who are feeling a bit hopeless, I hope that today brought some hope to you and some positivity, because we are not alone in this. And I truly believe there are more of us than there are of them.
So I'm going to go ahead and read out from Jazzy. I'm curious how this administration is going to start acting now, too. If they recognize more people come out, will they be nervous to do more harm to us? Or will the panic, will they panic and do more? Jazzy is going to be about both of them. They're going to spin it. They're going to say that they arrested X amount of individuals. They're going to say that it was if you could think of something negative, that's what they're going to say. They are definitely evil. All right. And watch Caroline Levitt. Watch she twitch into trying to spin this. But people know that they've had enough of you. And guess what? They better start getting some lawyers, because if people start vote for your kids, vote for, I can't even say for your own rights, because before you didn't realize what your rights are, but now you do. So do the right thing. Vote for California. They want you to vote yes in 50. Here in the States, we want new administration. Please vote, guys. Democracy is on the line, and it's all up to you. Protect you, yourself, and mankind. Anybody else? Maureen, you already went. Keisha, everybody. I just want to thank the crowd out there. Jazzy, you always roll with us, and we're very happy to have you. Your words are so powerful, and we don't take you for granted. We happy to see you every Wednesday, every Friday, every Monday, every Tuesday.
Jazzy's the best. We love Jazzy.
You just really roll with us. So I'm really glad that we have you. Please bring a friend. All right. We always ask, bring a friend. Let your friend know what you're up to, or tell a neighbor. All right. We're out here. On Mondays, you do have Millennia Gaze. On Tuesday, you have Here's the Thing with Keisha. On Wednesday and Fridays, it is definitely We the People Unite. And hopefully, you guys will support, like, and subscribe. We're looking for more. And we ask that everybody continue to be, as we say, all together now. Have a good one.
I thought we were going to say We the People Unite.
Yeah, that's what I was
looking for too.
All right, let's say that. All together now. 1, 2, 3. We the people unite. I love you guys, and thank you for supporting. We hope you learned something today, because I learned a lot. It shows us around the world we have support, and guess what? They don't hate America. They just want better for America. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. From my house to yours. Be safe tonight. Don't go back out. Put your feet up. Get some popcorn and watch a show. Have a good one.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, August.
Thank
You guys.
We just
We the people unite.